of England's all-time greats. A legend amongst sporting giants.
Oh, he's got him! Freddie Flintoff!
But now Freddie Flintoff has retired. Is it time to dream of the quiet life?
That's the hardest thing I've done.
Oh no. Now Freddie's getting his kicks across the Atlantic. Taking on a world of elite sportsmen.
Yeah!
This is horrendous.
I'm not doing it.
He's gonna kick your ass!
And his own fear.
I'm frightened.
In a series of challenges that are mad.
It was unbelievable!
Bad.
I don't want to do it.
And dangerous to do.
It's the best buzz I've ever had.
Some things just aren't cricket. This is one of them.
My heart is pounding.
Welcome to Freddie Flintoff versus the world. Welcome to Mexico, the land of tacos, tequila, and tons of drug-related crime. But hey, that's not important right now. No, today, the hottest things in Mexico are England cricket legends Freddie Flintoff and Darren Gough. They're here to take each other on with 3 stupidly extreme sporting challenges. First, they'll try and shoot each other out of the sky whilst paragliding 3,000 feet above some very hard hills.
All I'm concerned about is that parachute going up instead of straight down.
He's getting his arm!
They'll be getting beaten up in some very brutal Lucho Libre Wrestling. And finally, they'll chuck themselves off some very high cliffs, as perfected by the truly courageous and possibly lunatic divers of Acapulco.
I'm frightened. I'm genuinely frightened.
At the end of all that, one of them will be celebrated as a true winner amongst men, and the other scorned as a sad, empty husk of a man. This week, the boys are south of the border, in tequila country. First up is Mexico City Airport, where Freddie's arranged to meet his former England teammate.
Mate, of all the places, I expected to see you, Mexico.
Well, there's a cricket match on, isn't there?
Though more people probably know him for his lovely ballroom dancing, Darren's actually England's all-time leading one-day wicket-taker. As a proud Yorkshireman, Gough looking forward to tackling Lancastrian Freddie in a sort of modern-day Latin American War of the Roses.
I think it's a great opportunity for me and Fred to have some absolute great fun. We used to enjoy our cricket days, we had great fun together.
Are you looking forward to it?
I am, I'm looking forward to a challenge now, but I need a challenge. I've been out of cricket too long now, I need a new challenge. And let's do it, it'll be a laugh.
No, good luck.
Let's do it, mate.
Before heading off to start their challenges, the lads have got a few hours for a spot of sightseeing. It's a chance for Freddie to get the benefit of Darren's considered insights into Mexican culture.
Mexico is like really, really old, isn't it? It's not where I'd like to live, but I'm sure lots of Mexicans enjoy living here.
And that's coming from Darren Gough, who's from Barnes.
Oh, look at this. This is quite impressive.
It's better, isn't it?
This is more like it. This is impressive. Impressive, this.
Darren finds it impressive.
What's all this for, the decorations? Oh,
Yes.
right, yeah.
200 is 200.
Is it?
And anos is yes. See? Oh, yeah, what about me? A little bit of Mexican.
Actually, they speak Spanish, not Mexican.
200 sanos.
Look at you.
With the language mastered, it's time to get stuck into some authentic local cuisine. And that doesn't mean chili con carne.
Cowhead?
Cowhead taco.
No cowhead. No. Oh. Anybody want a bit of cow's head? Cow's head, anyone?
Cow's head isn't proving popular. Perhaps a nice bit of tongue might get a spot.
No, come on.
No, man.
No.
Finally, Freddie is seduced by the house speciality, cow's eye.
That's right.
Lovely.
No, man. No. I'm putting my foot down. No way. Can't do it. I can't do it. No, it's not same as a cheeseburger, no chance.
That's it, that's horrible. I feel sick. Cheers, lads.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. I'd shake your hands, but let's find a McDonald's.
Yeah, black nose.
Culinary adventure over, it's time to get on the road. Well, the sky. Darren and Freddie make a short hop to Acapulco, where they'll be doing their main challenge. It's Mexico's top holiday destination, which is nice. But actually, Freddie and Darren have come here to jump off some cliffs. Yes, our brave boys are here to take part in one of Acapulco's most famous traditions, cliff diving. For more than 75 years, blokes with nothing better to do have been amusing tourists by hurling themselves off these cliffs. Predictably, it's not very safe. When the divers hit the water, they're moving at over 60 miles an hour. Without proper training and perfect timing, this can cause anything from nasty headaches to extreme death. To try and avoid these outcomes, the lads have enlisted the help of veteran cliff diver and diving coach, Angel.
It's not a game. If you don't concentrate, feel the consequence.
Looks like the man.
Hi, I'm Fred.
Hello, guys. Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Darren.
Welcome to Mexico and La Quebrada.
Has anybody really hurt themselves doing this?
Yes, a lot of guys, man. Broken bones, you know.
I'm not sure I can do it.
Yeah, so you can do it, guys. You can do it.
Yeah, but
Couple of beers and you're ready.
a couple of beers. I don't think there's enough beer in
Well,
Acapulco for me to do that.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, come on, take us. Let's have a look. Come
so
on.
go ahead.
After you.
Yeah, after you, mate.
Oh, I can see the bottom here.
Yeah, look, it's rocky.
The rolling waves mean the depth of the water can be anything from 6 to 16 feet. Freddie and Darren will be hoping it's the latter.
It's not just jumping, it's timing it with the tide. It's getting as far out as you can so you don't bang your ass on the rocks.
Fred, I think you've got this one in the bag.
If they weren't scared enough, Angel's got one of his speedoed up divers to give a demonstration.
He's crapping himself. Look at him. Look at him. He's going like that, isn't he?
Yes.
Has he done it before?
Yep.
He's still that nervous having done it before. Look at him. Oh, I don't know if I can watch this. I can't watch. I don't know if I can watch it. Oh, no! Oh! Wait till you see, I want to see him get up. He's all right.
Oh, he's all right. That's ridiculous.
How'd you do that?
Please.
Now he's shown them how it's done, Angel takes the boys to the dive point, over 100 feet up in the sky.
Well, I can't even walk on ledge, never mind jump over.
Not that happy, huh?
Here we are, guys. So what do you think?
What do I think? I'm actually scaring myself here. Part of me wants to just run and jump.
What?
Seriously, I don't know what it is.
You want your head testing? If I look at it anymore, there's no way I'm even... I can't do that.
Stand up, Gough, have a look.
I can't, mate. I'll be honest. I can't look over there anymore. Not a chance. Not a chance.
I'm frightened. I'm genuinely frightened.
Freddie and Darren have all this to look forward to. But before then, there are a couple of other things to worry about. There'll be Lucho Libre Wrestling.
He's gonna kick your ass!
And Paintball Paragliding.
He's getting his ass!
Before they tackle the big one.
You think, but at this moment in time, yeah, I'm genuinely frightened.
Before they attempt a genuinely death-defying cliff jump, they're heading to the mountains, where they're going to take on the first of their 3 challenges. Paintball Paragliding. This completely made-up sport combines the hazards of strong winds and crash landings with the danger of getting a paintball pellet in your eye, or somewhere even more tender. Freddie and Darren will fly about in the sky armed to the teeth. They'll then shoot at each other, and the winner will be whoever gets the most hits. Straightforward, really. The man showing them how to do all this is Iwan Thomas, who smiles a lot, which is odd for a man who hurts himself so frequently.
Once I landing so bad and I broke my leg. We'll see what happened today.
I do.
Welcome, guys.
I'm Fred, nice to meet you. So what's the dangers? What can happen?
Well, anything can happen, no? It's
I was
pretty...
after a bit more confidence than that.
Yeah. it's pretty safe, pues.
How many people have you lost on this, any?
More than 1,000. No.
What, lost?
No fatalities here.
Okay.
No have fatalities.
They hurt, don't they? They hurt.
Yeah.
So if you get hit 100 times...
So we don't want to get too close, huh?
No?
Don't shoot me. Don't be fighting me, Fred.
From the ground?
Shall we go?
They hurt them. From the bottom it didn't look too bad, but now we're up here. I'm not that good with heights. It's just the unknown, I'm not quite sure what to expect. I thought we were just going to get in, gently glide down to the bottom and that's it, but they're telling us that you go up as well. There's the added bonus of being able to shoot each other, and so a little bit apprehensive.
At the minute, all I'm concerned about is that parachute going up instead of straight down. So once we get past that, that's when the competitive nature will take over and I can hopefully enjoy the flight.
The boys are a tad concerned, and Juan Carlos isn't particularly reassuring.
Oh, look at this now. Oh,
Changed it a little bit, just seeing a fella go up. Because they're high, aren't they? They're up there and exposed with the wind.
just floating in the wind.
And you just see how far below them, how far you've got them. Whey! My nuts in my belly.
All extreme sports have their safety gear, but some kits seem safer than others.
That's all that's keeping me in, that? Is that it? That's all that's keeping us in?
Yeah.
That there is keeping 17 stone sat in a seat 6,000 foot above Mexico. Come on, Ledge. We'll be right.
Thanks for doing this, is great. Oh, God.
Darren's the first to attempt a takeoff,
Oh, fuck.
but it's already getting messy. The wind is blowing him backwards, and he's trapped in the rigging.
What's happened there, then? That's not filled me with any confidence whatsoever. Goughy tried to go up, he didn't get off the ground. 3 blokes dived on him to stop him wrapping his neck round all the lines. We're not going to do that, are we?
On his second attempt, Darren knocks the magazine off his gun. But more inconveniently, he's hanging upside down.
Sit. Can't sit. No gun. No gun.
Freddie manages a slightly smoother takeoff.
Oh, my fucking word! Where is he? Where is he? Jeez!
For those watching in colour, Darren's parachute is blue and red.
Oh,
Freddie's is a very pretty shade of pink.
I feel slightly sick. Turn round, turn round.
Darren's ammo is still lying on the ground where he knocked it off. But in a rare moment of class amidst the chaotic faffing about, he swoops down to catch the paintballs. It's almost as if he used to be a cricketer or something. And now it's game on.
Let's go get him. Come on, Goughy! Just spin it round, spin it round. Here we go, let's chase him, let's get him, let's get him. He's shooting me, what's going on?
Showing none of his famed cricketing skills, Freddie can't hit a thing and Darren escapes. He seizes the initiative, getting upwind of Freddie and coming in for the kill.
Where is he? Where are they? Where are they? I can hear him shooting. Where is he? We need to get out of here. We're sitting ducks. We're sitting ducks. Come on.
Freddie can't get his gun to work. He's a sitting duck.
No, this way, this way. Oh,
A duck sits about in the sky waiting to be shot.
get on that side.
Darren moves in like a flying sniper. A big northern flying sniper.
He's getting us. Ah! What are you doing? Fucking hell. Goughy's really hurt my finger. I got shot on the finger. Bastard.
Freddie's been hit 3 times and only managed to shoot the sky. It must be the fault of his tool.
My gun's knackered now. My gun's knackered. I've been shot in the nuts. Been shot on the chest. I've been shot on my finger. And I'm just floating 6,000 feet above Mexico.
With the battle conclusively decided, there's not much more they can do but hang about admiring the view before coming into land. First to arrive is the victor. Continuing his mastery of paintball paragliding, Freddie even manages to land in a well-fertilised field.
Fuck!
It's not been a great day.
I'm sat in what can only be described as shit. That's me gun, which was little use to me while I was up there. I was just a sitting duck for Gough. He shot me on the finger, just by the nuts. It's been fantastic. Thanks very much.
So with 3 shots on target and a couple more splattering Freddie's pilot, Pablo, City's gut killer Darren takes first blood. He's one up with 2 challenges remaining. Back in Mexico City, Freddie and Darren begin the training for their second challenge, Lucho Libre Wrestling.
I'm a bit apprehensive.
I'm absolutely bricking it. My heart was going. Honestly, I can't explain how fast it is beating.
After his humiliation in the sky, Freddie needs a result. Lucha Libre, meaning free fighting, is massively popular in Mexico, where every young boy dreams of wearing skin-tight lycra and rolling around on a mat. But it's a serious and painful business, with wrestlers suffering severe injuries. Freddie and Darren will be fighting on opposing tag teams alongside pro wrestlers in front of a big crowd. The winner of the bout will win the challenge. Simple. Teaching the lads how to lucha libre is one of Mexico's leading exponents of the art, known as Orush, which in Spanish means Orush. He favours fetching cream, gold and blue spandex with a nice shiny mask, but underneath it, he's pretty hard.
En mi carrera he tenido varias lastimaduras. Me he lastimado los hombros, me he lastimado las costillas. Nosotros como luchadores nos estamos jugando la vida en cada lucha. Ellos, ¿qué es lo más que puede pasar? Sin dramatizar. Ellos pueden perder la vida.
I am Fred.
Orush will give the lads some elementary training after a few warm-ups.
Push-ups.
How many?
8. 8.
8. This is more than I've done in my life.
The first real lesson is how to enter a ring in style.
When you sweet on that?
No chance, man.
Yeah, apparently he was once a sportsman.
It's all about.
With Freddie making a better first impression than Darren, they move swiftly on from jumping over ropes to jumping over people. Easy there, Freddie. So no, it's time for a proper scrap. Next, they learn a trademark move, jawbreaker.
No. Don't break my jaw.
Followed by the counter move, the nutcracker.
So that's to stop him doing that, yeah?
I like it. It's alright, isn't it? It's a bit touchy feeling, isn't it?
Hey!
Having done more hard work in an hour than he used to do over the course of a 5-day test match, Freddie's beginning to feel knackered. But Darren, revived by having his genitals grabbed by strangers, is fresh as a daisy.
Shit!
I'm doing as little of that as possible. I'm saving that for the game.
Or shows the boys just how much of a big man, or grande macho as he would say, he is by beating up one of his lackeys.
You worked him, eh?
Puts a damp on it, doesn't it?
And having seen how much Lucho Libre can hurt, the lads make a swift exit.
It wasn't pleasant. I must admit.
And you watch it on TV, right? And you think, oh yeah, it's all acting or whatever. But I'll tell you what, you can act all you want, but that hurts.
They were pushing against us.
Oh, well, look at
and
that
then
lad.
submission hold.
Yeah,
that's
that
sore.
Yeah, that's sore.
He saw he's trying to submit it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much acting that is. I'm a bit apprehensive now, I'll be honest, about tomorrow now.
Still to come, Freddie suffers a setback.
Never expected this.
Goughy takes a pounding. And the lads face their toughest challenge yet.
Well, the ticker's going.
The lads are due to wrestle in less than 12 hours, but Freddie's woken up with a nasty pain in his ribs. And he's straight in to see his personal physio, Dave Rooster Roberts. Rooster's looked after Freddie throughout his injury-plagued career and has travelled with him to keep him in shape as he tackles the worst extreme sport has to offer.
He's got an injury there that's anatomical, it's right on the rib. So there's a potential here that he could have cracked a rib.
It is a bit of a concern, I must admit.
Yeah. And we're going to go and get an X-ray as soon as we can.
While Freddie and Rooster visit the hospital, Darren's off shopping for wrestling outfits for tonight's bout.
I think Fred's slightly struggling. Apparently he's really got damaged ribs. We don't know to what extreme yet. We've sent him to hospital. He's used to hospitals anyway, so he'll be comfortable in there to see what the story is. But the show must go on, and I've got to go get my outfit.
Anyone who's seen celebrity ballroom dancing knows that Darren's got a bit of a passion for sparkly spandex, so this is a bit of a treat.
Oh, where's my eyes gone? What you looking at, fool? I feel like a Power Ranger. You can't really see out of these though, can you? I'd get locked up for this, wouldn't I? Oh. I'm coming to get you.
Back at the hospital, Freddie's had some devastating news. The X-ray has revealed that he's aggravated an old injury.
Well, this is Fred's X-ray. It shows 2 clear fractures there. They're obviously old fractures. So he's done this before. I think he knew about one of them, but I don't think he knew about the other one. So what's happened is, I think in the wrestling yesterday, he's hit the ropes directly on that. That's caused a degree of bruising, and that's the pain he's feeling this morning. So the good news is, according to the orthopaedic surgeon up the road, that he's not got a fresh fracture. The bad news is that he's got some bruising around it, and he will be limited as to what he can do over the next few days.
Any more impact could re-fracture the rib, so disastrously, Freddie won't be fighting tonight.
I'm gutted. It's like, never expected this. You get all the injuries playing cricket, and then this is something new. The first day I fractured a rib. I'm gutted, I'm embarrassed of it as well. It's just gutting.
The one bit of good news about Freddie's injury is that if it gets no worse, he will still be able to tackle the cliff diving later in the week.
3 hours away from fight, no Flintoff, broken rib. Can you believe it? He's left me to do it on my own.
Injury's a bizarre thing, even though I've dealt with it throughout my career and being injured at various times. Still, it's never easy to come to terms with, and you know, I hate it. So I'm just glad that there's no real damage and I can crack on.
Even though he won't be getting into the ring tonight, Freddie's keen to go to the wrestling arena to show his support for Darren. Or at least to be able to laugh at him getting beaten up.
Oh my God.
Look at baby face here.
What am I fighting here?
You're fighting
I'm
the-
not fighting panda. I refuse to fight a panda. They're endangered species.
You're going against the Castor Rainbow.
But the laughing stops once they get inside and realise that in a couple of hours it's all going to be horribly real and in front of a live audience.
I've never seen you like this.
It's nerve-wracking, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
People think it's a joke. It's not. It's serious stuff, this.
Legend of Gough as well.
It just gets you in your head.
I'm genuinely worried for him here. I tell you, if he does this, he's got serious balls. You know that anyway, but he's probably stupid as well.
While Freddie can't actually fight tonight, he'll be joining his tag team at ringside. There's a couple of warm-up fights before the headline bout. And after a bit of heckling,
Tap him out! Tap him out!
the lads head backstage to get ready. Oh, who put that there?
I must have died. I feel stupid.
No disrespect, but you look it.
The warm-up bout ends with the Ninja Turtles taking a proper beating. It's time for Los Cricketeros to enter the ring.
Come on, Goughy.
First to enter, looking like a dodgy 80s rock band, are Freddie's team. Followed by Darren's.
Yesterday you broke my rib and I can't fight tonight. So I've got the best wrestler in all of Mexico, Orius, and he's gonna kick your ass!
Standing in for Freddie is Orush, their hardman trainer and one of Mexico's top wrestlers. Darren's only had a couple of hours training, so he's decided on a tactical combination of British Bulldog spirit and bullroom dance moves. That and hope. Lots of hope. Freddie's not fighting in the ring tonight. And he's made some new friends on the sideline.
I think I'm going to get beat up by that fella in crowd. Holy hellfire! Listen to it! Listen, go on, listen to it! I think I might have upset her. I think I might have gone too far. Goughy's back in, but Goughy's in.
Get up, Fatty! Get up, Fatty!
I think he's freestyling now, Orus.
It's not dancing this, Darren, is it?
But just when it looks like it's all over, Gough finally gets to teach his teacher a lesson. Oh, yes.
I tell you what, that was an unbelievable effort from Goughy. The lad's a legend, and he's just proved it in the wrestling arena now. What a man Darren Gough is.
The first law of Lucho Libre is that you don't make a wrestler look bad in front of his home crowd. But Darren's finding this out the hard way. Orush mounts Darren like a donkey, his signature move. Then his teammates all have a go.
I think this is beyond the call of duty, this. He's getting a right dusting.
No, don't do it, no! Tap out, Gough, tap out.
Darren's decided enough's enough.
That's the eagle for now.
But a whoosh hasn't.
It's time for us to go, isn't it? To get out.
You all right, Preston? No, you all right? It's a bit, but... What's this here, Chris?
With Darren in the dressing room, the fight is wrapped up with a win for Freddie's team. But despite his team losing the bout, the fact that Darren took part in the wrestling and Freddie couldn't means that he wins the Lucho Libre challenge. And our winner is brought back to ringside for his victory speech, which is delivered in actual Mexican.
I thank you for teaching me a small little bit of Lucho Libre. It is the best wrestling in the world, and I thank you, Mexico.
This is priceless. It's like the end of a Rocky film. He's got the, I'd like to thank you, Mexico. He's brilliant, isn't he? Brilliant.
So, with Freddie and Darren's Mexican adventure, the score is Darren 2, Freddie 0, with the final challenge, coincidentally worth 2 points, to come. It's now less than 24 hours before Freddie and Darren's cliff diving challenge. And as the tourists gather for the sunset diving show,
Here's a place out there.
their coach Angel takes them to the cliff-top shrine where divers pray before plummeting into the waves.
There's not too many sports or too many places I've been which have a shrine at the top of them.
It's your faith.
Yeah.
You know, it's faith, is I don't know, many things. But the thing is, you are in danger. You are in a small line, you know, between death and life.
Let's go. Come on, I need to get away from this place.
Can't do it.
It's freaking me out, this.
Okay, let's go.
How you feeling, Daz?
No,
No?
no, not for me, that.
I like to show to the people, to the world, how dangerous is my job. So now these guys, they know it's dangerous. They can hurt, they can die.
With everything we're going to do in the show, I think this is going to probably be one of the hardest. Because there's so many things that you've got to think about and going through your head at that moment where you've got to jump off that cliff at whatever level you're doing it. And I think there's a very fine line between bravery and stupidity. And I think we're walking it at the moment. And I've got no idea how I'm going to react tomorrow.
And I'll be honest, that's got me in here and in here, because when you stand on that, no chance. I don't think I could do that. I'll be honest, I'm not great with heights. I reckon I've got some guts, me, but if I'm on the edge of there, I don't think I could do it.
Every time you move up, the risk of injury, or in this, possibly death, increased by quite a bit. So, I don't know. I think tonight we're just going to have some food and forget about it and then turn up tomorrow and have a rethink. But at this moment in time, yeah, I'm genuinely frightened.
After a restless night, the lads meet up with Angel to begin their training. And he's got something for them even scarier than the challenge that lies ahead. Some very good pants.
Because we have a tradition here in La Quebrada, you gotta wear this bathing suit, guys. Gotta wear these speedos.
So no chance.
Are you winding me up? Is this a joke?
No, it's not a joke.
I don't think I get my amps in these.
Spoil sports. They may have dodged the budgie smugglers, but now it's time for the jokes to stop and the diving to begin. For their final challenge, Darren and Freddie will compete against each other by diving and jumping from the cliffs. Whoever goes highest will win. As it's the most extreme challenge of the lot, the winner will be awarded 2 points.
You shake your head, why?
Yesterday was all right, and then this morning, when I woke up, It's just been playing through my head all morning. I know you talk about visualising. Well, I'm not visualising anything very good at the minute.
No.
The sea is a lot rougher than yesterday, which makes the dives even more dangerous.
See, it's not massively high, but then you look down, you've got all the rocks, you've got the waves coming in, they're coming in pretty hard. And the big thing is, I don't know what's at the bottom. I don't know how deep it is. I don't know if the rocks are sticking up, I don't know if they're flat, I don't know if it's sand. So you're going to dive with your head first, not knowing what you're going into. It's stupid. But the ticker's going.
Freddie's first to go from the lowest platform on the cliff face, 3 metres above the waves.
Just started to go a bit here, just pounding a little bit. Just got to get on with this, come on. Right.
Kyran, wait.
1,
Tell him.
2, 3, go!
He said go, and I wanted to go, and it just paused for a second. As you're going in, it's just not knowing. I'm all right. I go higher. I can go higher than that.
Freddie's set the bar, now it's Darren's turn.
3, go! In your head, he's saying don't jump, but you know you have to listen to them and go when they say. So you have no choice but to just go. But great feeling when you come back up.
With both lads passing the first test, it's time to go higher, to the 5-metre platform. The sea's getting even rougher.
1, 2, 3, go!
Freddie's dive goes well, but he's in trouble in the strong tide, and there's only one man in the water to help him out. He's being pulled towards the rocks and is struggling in the high seas.
Come on, get closer! Dásela.
Put your foot down there, put your foot down there.
I felt like I was swimming for my life.
And it hasn't done much for Darren's confidence.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Sale, vámonos.
Ready, Fred?
Tell you what, mate, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Can't believe it.
Just keep going up.
Two dives down and the lads are level pegging. They've done the easy part, but now it's time to get serious. They're moving to the other side of the cliff. The stakes and the dives are getting higher. Angel's chosen a spot 10 metres above sea level.
Okay, remember what I told you? Don't think it, just do it. Okay? Focus, and concentrate, and do it. You gotta jump too far away for the rock, remember. Here we go, buddy. You can do it.
Freddie's first to go from a narrow ledge 10 metres up. He'll jump rather than dive, so he mangles just his legs and not his head if it goes horribly wrong. The only way to get there is by abseiling down the cliff face.
Woohoo! I've never done this.
Straight down.
Freddie's never abseiled before, and the 20-metre descent is causing him a few problems.
I'll tell you what to do.
Just give me a second, just give me 1 second. 1 second. I'm all right, I'm all right, I'm fine.
You have time, don't worry.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Slightly frightened, but fine.
Okay. Are you ready for me to take this out?
Yes.
Okay.
Now he's freed from the ropes, Freddie's on his own. One false move here could be fatal. And finally, the moment of truth.
Count, Ben. Count, kid. 3, 2, 1, go! Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? What's he got in his head? Over the head, no!
Freddie's made the 10-metre jump. To stay in the competition, Darren will need to match him.
Good effort, that, wasn't it?
It's all yours.
Might just give in and let him have this one.
Do you feel the adrenaline rush?
Yes, big time, mate.
But no true man could be bettered by his mate, and Darren forces himself down the cliff face. On his first visit to the cliff top, Darren couldn't even look over the edge. Now, he's standing on a tiny ledge above the waves. Darren's conquered his fears and gets a well-deserved cuddle.
Hallelujah.
Because of the conditions and the boys' lack of intensive diving training, taking many years and costing a fortune, that's as high as Angel and our insurance company will let them go from. The winner will be decided by the foolproof though slightly spurious system of a clapometer featuring a dozen speedo-clad divers.
And some clap for Freddie. Okay, give me some clap for Darren. Okay, we have a winner over here.
He bribed you. You're taking cash.
It's a sabotage.
The leg was shaking a little bit. And I'll be honest with you, I just wanted to get off as fast as I could. So when he gave me the wave, he said 3, 2, 1, go. It was just getting off. But no, unbelievable. Happy with myself. Really happy.
Fantastic, great experience. Loved it. Won't do it again though.
Freddie wins the final challenge. With it being worth 2 points, it means his and Darren's Mexican fiesta ends honours even.
Well, I'm not lying when I say it's possibly the craziest week I've ever had in my life.
Hats off to Goughy. On the cricket field, complete legend, someone I love playing cricket with, someone I admired and respected. And seeing him in Mexico, I respect him on a completely different level now.
Amazing experience. I recommend it to anyone.
When I play cricket, you experience adrenaline, you get the rush of doing it. And when you retire, you're not sure if you're going to get that again. But today, I've experienced that tenfold. I've never experienced fear, excitement, nerves, adrenaline like that in my life before.
He was one of England's all-time greats. A legend amongst sporting giants.
He's got him! Freddie Flintoff!
But now Freddie Flintoff has retired. Is it time to dream of the quiet life?
That's the hardest thing I've done.
Oh no. Now Freddie's getting his kicks across the Atlantic. Taking on a world of elite sportsmen.
Yeah!
This is horrendous.
I'm not doing it.
He's gonna kick your ass!
And his own fear.
I'm frightened.
In a series of challenges that are
I'll do it.
And dangerous to do.
It's the best buzz I've ever had.
Some things just aren't cricket. This is one of them.
My heart is pounding.
Welcome to Freddie Flintoff versus the world. This time on Freddie versus the world, our eponymous hero has ventured to Arizona, a state where red rocks and red necks exist harmoniously in a desert wonderland of cacti and dust. Freddie will be taking on bleach-blonde former athlete Iwan Thomas. The British 400-metre record holder has won Commonwealth and gold medals. And according to Wikipedia, he's also a regular panellist on Through the Keyhole. A fierce competitor, he's used to the pressure and going the distance. Though normally, that distance is only 400 metres.
Iwan Thomas takes it!
Freddie and Iwan will go head-to-head by smashing each other in a demolition derby.
That is unbelievable!
Kayaking over a massive waterfall.
At the minute, I'm just a bit frightened.
And facing their fears by clawing their way up, down and across a terrifying rock face.
Don't look down, don't look down.
I don't know if I can do it, you know, Fred.
I'm struggling.
I'm being dead honest now.
All ending with one of them being crowned the winner. Along the way, they'll also be checking out some unique American culture. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be fierce.
Come on, son, smash it!
It's gonna be a titanic struggle. Even bigger than this giant pig.
That's the hardest thing I've done.
Arizona, where you can get 25 years in jail for cutting down a cactus. It's illegal to refuse someone a glass of water. Home to Wile E. Coyote, real coyotes, Geronimo, and now Freddie Flintoff.
Just on our way to meet Iwan Thomas. I think it'd be an interesting meet, this one. I've never met him. The athletes tend to be very, very competitive, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Our competing pair will be going all over Arizona on a real road trip. They've got the one thing that every American road trip needs. Yep, an unnecessarily large vehicle.
We've hired this Winnebago for the week, which is something I've always wanted to do. It's a bit of a dog to drive, I'll be honest with you, but I think it should be fun.
And the fun starts in Phoenix, where the first challenge facing Freddie and Iwan is a demolition derby.
I'm not quite sure what to expect from the derby. You see, if you have a little bump in your car, you can get whiplash, you can get all sorts, and these blokes are trying to hit you. So I think it'd be nice if I get through this week intact. Hang on, there's a big truck on my left. Oh, hang on.
Or at least the next minute intact.
Sorry, love.
Failing miserably to crash the Winnebago, Freddie's going to have to do much better if he's going to beat Iwan, who's raring to go.
How you doing, all right?
Mate, I'm Fred, how are you?
All right, nice to meet you. Big enough?
It's all right, isn't it?
Massive.
I can tell you're excited about this
I'm
week,
buzzing,
can't you?
I'm so excited. A little bit tired, but yeah.
Yeah, some of the stuff we've got this week is just going to be amazing. And I bet you're competitive as well, aren't you?
Crazy. All my mates say I'm just like you, actually, so I think we're quite similar personalities. So
that could be dangerous.
Yeah,
But it'd be a good week, though. It's great because it's just all the stuff you dream of doing as like a boy.
Exactly. Come away to America with you and get to smash some cars up today, the day I arrive. What more could I want?
Getting on like a house on fire, the boys make their way to the venue for the demolition derby. Crash bang in the middle of the Arizona State Fair. It's a sort of obesity training camp. Having avoided falling into a custard pie, the boys meet John Sellers, head honcho of the derby and owner of the most pimped-up golf buggy in world history.
Fred, John Sellers.
Hi, John, nice to meet you.
Hi, John, I'm Iwan.
Are you ready for the Arizona State Fair Demo Derby?
I'll be honest with you, we're not quite sure what we've got ourselves in for.
Well, I'm not either. You just got to run around there and hit somebody and hope you don't get hit where they take you out.
Freddie and Iwan will be joining a field of 40 cars driven by crash-happy drones hell-bent on destruction. They'll use their cars as battering rams to take out their opponents, and the winner is the last car still running.
Can the cars catch fire, or...?
We have a few fires, but we get them put out.
How quick?
Oh, within 10 or 15 minutes.
Nice.
No, we get them put out within 20 or 30 seconds as a rule.
Are you racing yourself tonight?
Are you crazy?
With fire and destruction on their minds, there's time to kill before they become targets for a bunch of redneck petrol heads. So, the lads explore the state fair.
Whose idea was this?
I don't like it. That's as bad as some of the stuff I've done. That's bad. That was horrible. It's a small one.
Yeah, it's just a small horse, really.
Clearly underwhelmed by a Shetland pony with tiny racing pigs, the boys are about to be impressed by a giant pig.
It's a smelly pig.
Well, one of its outstanding features anyway.
Oh my days! Have you got him? Out the back. Hanging out the back. Big and massive.
About the size of another pig.
That is giant, isn't it? I can't look anymore, I've got to go. In fact, that pig's taken my mind off what we're doing in a minute.
You want to get it out of your mind quickly.
I want to get it out of my mind.
Big pair of red nuts. It's not good, it's not good.
Mentally scarred, it seems the boys are struggling to focus and get the giant pig balls out of their mind.
That is not the last thought I want as I put my head on the pillow tonight, is that pig's balls. I've got to see something else that's going to take my mind off it.
You want to get teabagged off him, would you?
Oh, God.
Fortunately, there is something to take their minds off it. The fear of burning alive in a car. As it's time to check out their wheels and meet their mentors, Rick and Butch. The experienced Derby drivers have built cars for Fred and Iwan, who will be there to help them get through the night in one piece.
Broken my wrist, hanging onto the steering wheel, having me hit the front, somebody else hit the front tire, turn the wheel upside down and snap my wrist like this.
Oh, I've never had any injuries.
He doesn't hit hard enough.
These are our weapons, are they?
Yeah. 68 Ford LTD.
Yeah.
68 Cadillac DeVille.
Well, I think I'm in the Cadillac.
You're taking the Caddy?
Why? He's already shotgun for this one.
Only because I like the Mad Max looking exhaust out the front.
This one for me is probably a reflection of my body. It's in a similar condition, all beat up.
Still worried about burning alive, Iwan spots something that concerns him.
And what about the fuel tank I can see sticking out inside?
We put the fuel tank inside the car because if it was in the trunk in a stock location and you crush the car up, it'd explode.
Yeah, what happens if it catches fire then? What do we do? Just sit
Get
tight?
out.
You get out? You get out?
Yeah. We were walking in and Ewan's been giving it, the competition's one thing, we'll just have a bit of fun, this and that. He saw the cars, he saw number one that was beat up. He said, I want that car, I want that. So I did the noble thing and let him have it. So he's got no excuses.
I'm a bit worried they're in white, they're very obvious. I don't know if that's going to make us a bit of a target.
All right.
Just texting my my last will back home in case I don't make it.
With the derby approaching and after a quick test drive, the nerves start to set in for Freddie.
It's a bit harder than it looks. I'm thinking this is going to be a bit of fun and a laugh. I think it's pretty serious. I think it's going to be quite tough.
As the sun goes down and the stands fill up, the boys get suited up and head over to the drivers' meeting, feeling slightly overdressed.
I wonder what everybody else is going to wear. They're going to be in jeans and a t-shirt.
We look proper professional, which is a little bit embarrassing.
These folks are from England, Freddie and Iwan right here. So would you guys kind of be polite to them?
Guess that's a no then. Having been made a target for the entire field, Freddie and Iwan then get picked on by the crowd. It seems they don't like strangers in this here town.
Sit down, son.
They don't like us.
Tough crowd. Tough crowd, man. They don't like the Brits, they don't like us.
They like the Americans, what can I say?
Still to come, Freddie and Iwan get a frightened, very destructive derby.
This is shit scary.
They hold their breath and take the plunge. have they met their match in the scariest challenge of all?
How you doing, mate?
No, I'm not, Fred. Do you know what, guys? I'm not very happy about doing it.
But now they'll take on their first challenge at the Demolition Derby in Phoenix. They failed to win over the crowd, and despite fears of bursting into flames, they've revved up and are ready to go after pimping up their rides with some finishing touches. Well, they wrote their names on. Before they head off, though, the boys decide to up the stakes.
So what we're going to play for? Loser?
You'll have a little sportsman's bet on it.
Or you reckon go back on that ride?
Shit! no. Or gets a teabagging off that pig.
Teabag with pig?
Yeah.
Oh, with the big bowls?
Yeah.
Third option, buying dinner.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Okay.
Loser chooses.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck.
Be safe.
I keep thinking of them balls.
Mate, they'll be on your chin soon.
Facing the twin threats of being smothered by a giant pig and being burned alive in a car, the boys take to the arena and get ready to rumble.
All the way from England, Freddie Flintoff. And his teammate to the UK1 from Wales, Iwan Thomas. All of these guys have never been in the Celtic jersey before, and my guys are about to get exciting.
The rules are simple. Crash into other cars until they're smashed, burned or broken. The final car still running is crowned the winner. Freddie and Iwan must outlast each other to be victorious, with bonus points for aggressive driving. Avoiding contact and hiding is a big no-no. The only tactic is to hit hard. Terrified of catching fire, Iwan's nerves are tested before they even start, as smoke billows from his car.
This is shit scary. I'm shitting it.
But the countdown's already begun. Freddie gets a good opening shot in, quickly followed by Iwan. The Welshman then takes his first hit, whilst Freddie gets stuck in. Not shying away, Iwan starts to enjoy himself.
Come on, son, smash it! Smoke them bad boys.
And Freddie gets bashed by the locals.
Fucking move!
The boys are doing well. Half the field have crashed out, and they're still getting hits in. They stop for a quick chin wag. Right, mate. Then disaster strikes. While Freddie struggles with broken wheels, Iwan's worst fears look like coming true, as his face is sprayed with hot fluid. Convinced he's going to go up in flames, he makes a dash for the fence.
Transmission fluid was all like burning, going all over me. I thought it was petrol. I was shitting myself. Every hit you can hear the crowd erupting going up. It was just so special.
Well, I don't know if it went out, me first or Freddie. I think it was close. I was gutted though, my car bullet broke. It was all awesome, I loved it. Yes!
Car 401 is your winner.
As the boys celebrate surviving the derby, it also emerges that they've won over the crowd. Well, one person.
Thanks, mate. Thanks very much. See, we've won them over, Iwan.
I've never actually felt that frightened that I was going to set on fire. I thought it was petrol.
You know, your beams were going in the car, you was ticking. There's cars coming from all angles trying to hit you. I think I managed to get a couple of good hits in.
Something burst and it was just hot, pouring all over me, and it looked to me like petrol. I thought, I was petrol, I'm going to die, I'm going to blow up. So I had to get out.
And I think my steering column bust. So my wheels apparently were pointing both ways.
I'd nowhere to go, and then some fella put me in the ditch. It was game over, but Demolition Derby, I'd do that again.
They're about the first time that I've seen first-time drivers drive that good. They really were good.
With a trail of destruction behind them and an endorsement from head honcho John, the boys await the decision on who won the challenge.
I had other drivers come up and tell me you guys did a great job. You made a lot of great hits. You made a little bit more better hits. That's not even good English. Quite a few better hits. Took out a couple of guys that my son doesn't like.
Nice.
You're it. Congratulations.
Oh, thank
First
you very
place.
much.
Second place.
Right, you've got 3 options. Dinner, teabagging,
Get me the
or
pig.
on the ride.
Get me the pig.
On the basis that Ewan's hits were a little bit more better, he was victorious and goes into a 1-0 lead. After an adrenaline-fueled day, they say their goodbyes and Freddie goes off to visit the pig. Due to broadcasting regulations and, let's face it, common decency, we can't show the forfeit. Let's just say Freddie won't be having a jumbo Scotch egg anytime soon. After an exciting first day, it's a very early morning as Freddie and Iwan leave Phoenix for the drive to Fossil Creek. Their thoughts soon change to today's kayak challenge and the dangers they'll be facing.
I'm sure once your adrenaline's going with this kayak, it'll be all right.
I think we're in the rapids as well, aren't we?
Have we? I've seen some horrible DVDs of like people getting stuck underneath the rocks and that, capsizing and half drowning, and yeah, it's not. I can't say I really love water. I don't think it's going to be my thing.
I wonder what Iwan's thing is.
Topless cabaret.
Ah.
Sorry.
What's that?
Reading the sign, a yellow sign.
Splitting the Coconino and Tonto National Forests, Fossil Creek is a remote area popular with kayakers, hikers, and probably fugitives. It boasts some of the best rapids in the state and also a beautiful waterfall. It's great to look at, but not so great to career off in a small plastic boat. Freddie will have to get over any fears though, as at 1-0 down, the pressure's on to pull it back. He and Iwan will be trained by experts Huck Wade and Pierre Burns. They've been kayaking for over 20 years and gone off a waterfall over 100 times. But admit, it's not an easy ride.
Common injuries are shoulder injuries. Yeah, a couple dislocated shoulders. I've had some spinal compression. Cracked a few helmets. Yeah, you can really get hurt. It's serious. Rocks hurt.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Right?
Pierre. Hey, Iwan.
Nice to meet you.
First up, it's the trek to the waterfall where they'll be shown just what they've let themselves in for.
There it is. What do you think?
This one?
Yeah. Welcome to Fossil Creek, you guys. You going off of that?
Wow. This one?
That's right. The true test of your manhood. Have a look. This is what you're going to be doing.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh.
He over-rotated though. See, he flipped upside down.
Get out, get out, get out!
Swimming.
Did he smack his face then?
Yeah, see? A little bit.
Oh, he's not happy.
This is advanced medium level, so.
So we're being thrown in the deep end.
You're being thrown in the deep end. Absolutely.
That's what we want to hear.
How many times have you two done this?
A couple hundred.
Yeah. Have you?
Yeah.
Have you hurt yourself?
I have, dislocated my shoulder. I had a bit of a spine compression when I went off the right side.
We don't have to do this one, do we? We don't have to do it.
I'm not sure about this,
The last challenge, I was up for it. Nervous, excited nervous. Today, I'm a little bit like, oh, this could go wrong. So, especially when they were saying, oh, yeah, I've done it, I've not been that injured. Compressed my spine. Someone else smashed their head.
When you get up to it, it's high. Apparently, there's a shelf down there. If you go off the wrong way, you can hit it and bang your head or your back or do whatever. So, I'm hoping I'm going to do it. But I'm going to have to talk myself into it.
I think Freddie's quite brave. I think he's going to go off that, no worries. But I'm so competitive, he does it, I'll do it.
I am one down, so I think that's going to play a part once I'm up there. I'm hoping Iwan will chicken out, and I'll take it on.
With it talking over, it's time to get ready for action. Before they take on the waterfall, they'll need to learn the basics. How to get out of the kayak underwater.
That's quite hard.
Something Freddie is not too keen on.
Like, it's easier though. It's hard to do it yourself, so someone's here and just goes like that. I owe you big
Total masters of pulling out of the kayak, it's time to put it into practice as they get to rapids and a series of small waterfalls in preparation for the big challenge. With the boys struggling, Ewan comes up with an alternative plan, walking, while Fred's stuck in reverse. Taking refuge on the rocks, it seems Ewan's a bit confused about how to paddle.
It's quite sore on your hands trying to... I think you should keep your hands in the boat, I suppose, and use the paddle. But...
Yeah, that might help. Back in the water and struggling to even paddle in a straight line, it's time to take on a small waterfall.
Run your hand! Paddle! Paddle!
With both of them landing the first waterfall, things are looking up. Well, until Freddie starts messing about in the water again.
Finally didn't fall off. Spent more time in the water than the boat. I'm not used to getting out like this, usually I just fall out.
Despite splashing about like a couple of toddlers, the boys are bullish about the challenge ahead.
Can't do any worse, I keep falling out anyway, so I might as well fall out off a big one. See what happens.
Yeah, I'm up for it. What's the worst that could happen?
Spinal compression, cracked skull.
Starting to get a little bit nervous.
Okay. Well, you should be.
Looks a lot higher from up here.
A little bit.
Whoa, that's a different ball game. All them rocks.
See that chute? Little ledge right there? That's where we're going over.
That little ledge, yeah?
Yeah, that little lip, that little tongue.
The more I see that,
yeah,
the worse it's looking.
that's exactly right.
Let's get out of here.
All right, guys. You ready for this, right?
I'm starting to get a bit twitchy, you?
Yeah. My,
On a scale of 1 to 10, walking on a pavement being 0 and burning alive in a volcano being 10, I'd put this at about an 8. And the problem with this is it's just out of your control. I'm in a little boat I don't know how to control. I'm just going to be shoved over the edge of a waterfall into water. Don't know how much water, don't know the force, don't know how fast you go, not quite sure how to land. So, yeah, it's right up there.
well, Freddie's kindly going first, so very brave of him. I think, you know, just want to get it out of the way.
I'm hoping the adrenaline will kick in anytime soon, because at the minute I'm just a bit frightened.
Oh, my heart's going now.
It's ticking a bit now, mate.
Mate, I'm ticking for you, I'm not even going.
I'm nervous, you.
While Ewan does this rubbish version of Tai Chi, Freddie mentally prepares himself for the fall. Despite an unconventional landing, Freddie has done it. Now can Ewan match him?
I'm nervous, man. Come on, Thomas, let's see what you got. Come on, son.
survived intact.
It's just that second where you start going over.
I was going, can I go yet? Can I go yet? Can I go yet? I just wanted to do it. It's all right. We did it! We did it!
With both Freddie and Iwan facing their fears and going over the top, it's down to their mentors to judge who performed better across the day.
If I have to pick a winner, I had to go with Iwan.
Iwan, please.
Cheers, you were out of the water. You did an awesome turn on that little chute.
I spent more time out of my kayak than I did in it, so I can't really complain.
Iwan has taken a commanding 2-0 lead. Freddie now needs to win the final event, which is worth a double, to draw the contest and deny Iwan a frankly humiliating whitewash.
I'm playing for pride now. I'm 2 down. I'd like to take something off him because he's killing me at the moment. So we'll see how we go. But you know, we'll wait to see what it's like tomorrow.
With the waterfall conquered, another testing day has come to a close. Freddie's down but not out. With the prospect of a daunting final challenge looming, the boys are apprehensive.
How you feeling this morning?
All right, little bit sore. Beautiful place, but got to be honest, a little bit achy and nervous.
Nervous?
Well, look at the size of these mountains.
It is amazing.
You're going to have us doing something crazy up there.
I don't think it's too crazy. I'm just going to climb down and climb back up and then go across a rope in between 2 of them.
Oh, not too bad then.
Be an interesting day.
I'm going to try my best, but this fears me more than anything.
Does it? How did you approach your running? Did you get nervous before you ran, or did you psych yourself up? What did you do?
Most races, proper nervous. I think biggest race where I was most nervous was European Championship final because I knew I could win it.
I remember when we played as a team, as soon as we were favourites, it all went pear-shaped.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if that's an English thing, but we used to struggle as a team doing that.
Expectation.
Yeah.
It was too soon for you to miss it, I suppose, isn't it? Or
no, not really.
Miss it already?
Yeah. It's a big part of my life since played professionally for 17 years.
Yeah.
And then for it just to end, for me, it's almost kidding myself now. Like, the season's going to start soon, I'll be playing, but obviously won't be.
How are we doing?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks very much.
American breakfast?
Yeah, here we go.
So was it always cricket?
Always cricket. It's all I've ever wanted to do. Since 9. And I started playing for Lancashire in the reserve team at 15. I was in the 4th year at school. And then, end of the week, you get a brown envelope with 55 quid in.
Yeah.
And some petrol money for your dad, and I thought, you get paid as well. This is unbelievable.
You lived your dream.
Yeah. Well, ended now, though.
Yeah, but everything's got to end somewhere, innit?
And climb a mountain.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, your dream might be over. Your life might be in half an hour's time, mate. Looking at that, let's hope not. Let's hope there's some nice safety ropes.
After some male bonding over breakfast, Freddie and Iwan hit the road again on their way to their 3rd and final challenge for the week as they take on Arizona's famous Red Rocks. It's a double challenge with a point on offer for a par. Stage 1 is abseiling down the rock face and then hauling themselves back up again. Stage 2 will be traversing on a high wire between the 2 peaks. The boys will be instructed by local experts Ron, Hanley and Ryan.
You're going to be both abseiling down and get back up as fast as you can.
So we're racing against each other.
You're racing against each other.
I'm off home, mate. Flight to Heathrow.
Oh, gosh. OK, let's do it.
Neither of the boys are good with heights, and while Ron gives a demo, they start to show their nerves.
I've got 1 foot in there, shove that up, and then step up like that. Do you want me to do it again?
No. Makes it. I'm feeling worse, to be honest, now I've seen it, because you're just natural at it. You're hanging there chatting like you're having a cup of tea on a Sunday.
It's just a horrible angle to watch it.
It's just wrong. Mate, I'm proper. That's worse than the waterfall. Way worse.
Yeah.
The waterfall, right? You know you're going to hit softish water. You fall off here, see ya. Good night.
It's not that, is it? It's just, it's the mental side of it. Just thinking you're just going to go off.
We are. Look at that. Mate, I can't fucking get up that last bit. Oh, mate.
I'm nervous about this one. I think the more time I've spent up here, the more nervous I'm getting.
Years of training does not get you ready for this. You know, you're fit for what you do. I used to run around in a circle as quick as I could. This is a completely different ball game. Scary.
Watching him from the other side made it a bit worse, because from the angle we're watching, it looked so high, and even though he was so comfortable leaning back, chatting away, telling us what he's doing, watching that just wasn't nice.
Okay, guys, you got this all figured out?
No.
Okay.
They'll be racing down and back up the rock face, trying to get to the top first.
The first person to touch this blue sling is going to be our winner.
Right. Just hope to see you back in.
Yeah.
Okay, so sit then, we're doing it.
Yeah, let's
We're
do
good
it.
to go.
Let's do it.
Just make sure I'm attached to this rope. I actually am touching cloth, mate. Proper touching cloth. And all it is attached to is a dead tree.
Dead tree that...
Okay, I'm not liking this. I'm actually shaking, look at my leg. My right leg is
going?
shaking. Yeah.
I've had that a few times in the past few weeks.
Shaking like a dog taking a shit.
You going? Are you going?
No, I ain't going nowhere. I'm trying to get a
No,
film.
but I mean your legs are going a bit.
Yeah, I'm shitting.
Yeah, you've not got your ropes on.
So, don't tell me that.
With Ewan on the edge, literally, Freddie does what any sportsman would do and plays some mind games.
That tree's moving.
With the nerves getting to them, they sit back and contemplate the task.
You're having a bad day today, aren't you?
Yeah, not good. Next thing, my rope's going to snap. If it does go wrong, in all seriousness, it's been a pleasure, mate. I've really enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.
You make for good telly.
Yeah.
With the prospect of falling to a horrible death for the sake of good telly firmly in their minds, it's time to take on the first part of the challenge.
Don't look down, don't look down.
So where do you want me to go, mate? I don't feel like I can naturally lean back. Because this is all loose. It's scaring me. I just don't feel like I've got no natural ledge. I'm not standing on anything. I'm not liking this.
Wait, fuck.
I'm not liking this, guys. Tell you what. I'm not very good with this, mate. I don't know if I can do it, you know, Fred.
I'm struggling.
I'm being dead honest now. I'm not really happy with this whole thing. Oh, whoa, fuck off, man.
Okay, you ready?
Gee, don't look down.
Go.
Where do I hold on to?
This is horrendous.
I'm shitting myself.
Oh, no.
I'm nervous.
How you doing, mate?
No, I'm not, Fred. Do you know what, guys? I'm not very happy about doing it. Coming back up, man.
I'm coming for pride.
Pull me up. I'm not doing it. No, I'm serious. I'm not doing it. Pull me up. I'm sorry. Pull me up, mate. Sorry, Fred. You do it, mate. I've jibbed out, man. I just can't. I feel like I can throw up. I'm really sorry, Fred.
No worries.
I just couldn't get off the edge then. That is the first thing in my life I've ever pulled out of. I just didn't feel safe. And I know people at home are laughing.
With Ewan pulling out, Freddie can capitalise. He's nearly at the bottom of the rope and just needs to make it back up.
Oh, come on. Oh, this is horrible. This is fucking hard. How's that tree? My arms are screaming.
Come on, mate.
My arms are cramping. Oh, my arms. This is killing me. This is killing me.
So close, mate.
I know I can smell your breath.
You're here, mate. I can see your legs.
Oh.
It's like someone giving birth. I can see the head. Good one, good one. You got a couple more of them, and you're there, mate. Yes.
Woo! My arms. No, hold myself. Hold me on. Hold me on.
Nice.
Get me out of here. That's the hardest thing I've done. hardest thing he's doing. My arms. When I got to the bottom, I just couldn't think I could do this thing. I couldn't drag myself up. And then, fuck.
Well done, matey.
Freddie has clawed back 1 point. While he may have lost the feeling in his arms, Iwan's lost his nerve. Now they need to pull themselves together and pull themselves across the high wire. Whoever touches the foam pad at the end in the quickest time will be the winner. Iwan's first, but can he bring himself to do it?
Come on, son.
You're going to tension these up
Well,
equally.
You do that. Thanks. There's enough
I'm gonna
tension
yard
going
on
on in
you.
my stomach. Time to release a bit of air. It's extra weight. I want to be as light as I can. However scared you are in life, there's always time for a quick fart in there. I really don't want to do this, but the man in me has to do it because, or at least attempt it, because I didn't do myself any favours by not doing the last one. So this isn't about a competition now. This truly is about me just trying to do it for myself.
Okay, so you're going to have to get on top of the rope.
I'm trying now.
Okay.
This is really bad. Whoa, fucking hell. Oh, come on. You pussy. Hey, you're not
Come
too
on.
hard.
Come on, big one. You alright?
No, I'm not really alright, mate. You'll be alright, mate.
Despite his fears, Iwan positions himself over the drop.
Come on, boy!
Well done, mate.
Okay, we ready to start? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, son.
Be brave.
Well done, Iwan. Good man.
Very nice.
Having fun yet?
Am I halfway yet?
Yeah, you've gone past.
Going against the clock, he's making good progress until the pain kicks in.
My arms have gone, guys. I can't do the last bit, guys.
Come on, you can do it, mate, come on.
I've got no arms. I've got no arms.
Hit the form. Nearly. Well done. Yeah! It's a
How do I
great
get up?
effort.
Yes.
Get me off this bloody rock.
How was it?
Mate.
Have a minute. Come away from the edge.
Had my eyes shut nearly the whole way. I just wanted to do it, man.
Are you ticking?
It's horrible.
Are you ticking now?
Oh, gosh. And it hurts your nuts proper bad. But I didn't even want to think about that. Oh, yes!
After you.
I just wanted to do it. No one can call me a softie now.
All right, let's get to
Iwan has conquered his fears and thrown down the gauntlet for Freddie. If he crosses faster than the Welsh flyer, he'll have won both stages of the challenge and tied the competition.
Got a bit nervous.
Mate, you're human. Look how I was.
I was pleased I did the last one, but all of a sudden that's a distant memory and counts for nothing.
Ready?
Get me on, yeah? It's different complexion when you get closer, isn't it?
Left leg down. Cock your left leg down.
3, 2, 1, go.
You're on, man. Good start.
Fred gets off to a quick start, but then there's a problem.
Left leg down.
He slips off the rope and hangs upside down.
Have to do it this way, I think.
Undeterred, he improvises and carries on.
That's good. Keep going.
He's flying across, but it comes at a cost.
My legs are burning. I'm burning back in my calf.
You're doing really well. You're nearly there.
Put the clock. Well done, mate. Yes, mate. We've done it.
They both made it across and celebrate with a manly embrace.
The arms have got to go.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Thanks very much for dragging me out here and taking 20 years off my life. Oh, nice cold pint.
Yeah, bye.
Come on.
Now all that's left is to find out which of them won the challenge.
On the rappel ascend, we're going to have to give that one to Freddie.
100%, 100%, yeah.
On the Tyrolean Traverse, Freddie had a time of 1:12, and you had a time of 2:28. So, gentlemen, the winner is...
The winner is, yeah.
Freddie!
Yeah. Well done, mate.
I tell you what, it's,
well done, mate.
It's actually nice to beat you at something.
By winning the final event, Freddie has tied the contest at 2-2, an honourable draw in which both competitors were pushed to their limits.
Pull me up. I'm not doing it. Listen, that's not TV acting. That was proper fear. You know, I was holding on there, and I was going to not do it. And I thought, no, I have to do this for me. Because if I hadn't done that, I'd been on a flight home, and I just would have been kicking myself.
Throughout the week, they've faced incredible challenges.
Some of the stuff we've had the chance to do has been special. Drive around in the mud, smashing cars about. You know, it's not something people get the chance to do.
They've become friends.
Never met Ewan. Got on well with him from the outset.
I've had an enjoyable time with Freddie. I think he's a top bloke, and I've really loved it.
And they possibly fall a little bit in love.
The risk of making this sound like an edition of Blind Dates, I think we'll swap numbers and stay in touch.
With romance in the air, the boys return to base for their last evening. Getting cosy, sipping wine in a hot tub.
It's been fun. I loved it. I've loved it. To be honest, you've been so easy to get on with. Oh, I've loved it.
We're going back to Blind Date here.
Oh yeah, we better stop. It's getting too romantic in the hot tub. I love you more.
Yeah, all right, boys. Get a room. He was one of England's all-time greats. A legend amongst sporting giants.
He's got him! Freddie Flintoff!
But now Freddie Flintoff has retired. Is it time to dream of the quiet life?
That's the hardest thing I've done.
Oh no. Now Freddie's getting his kicks across the Atlantic. Taking on a world of elite sportsmen.
Yeah!
This is horrendous.
I'm not doing it.
He's gonna kick your ass!
And his own fear.
I'm frightened.
In a series of challenges that are mad.
It was unbelievable!
I don't want to do it.
And dangerous to do.
It's the best buzz I've ever had.
Some things just aren't cricket. This is one of them.
My heart is pounding.
Welcome to Freddie Flintoff versus the world. This time on Freddie versus the world, our cricketing hero is in Texas to take on former England rugby player Kyran Bracken. They both proved they have what it takes to compete at the very highest level of their sports. But now they'll be going head to head for pride, for honour, and for whatever money we paid them.
Go, go, go!
In a series of challenges, our two cowboys tackle Cooper at a Texan ranch.
He's a big one, isn't he?
Face off in a Wild West shootout.
One of you Texans got my wife. I want her back.
Before risking life and limb at the end of the week in a terrifying bull riding rodeo.
This is properly scary. I mean, this is real scary.
Along the way, they'll encounter line dancers, scary mechanical animals, and rednecks.
Howdy! Welcome to Texas!
And arguably the most hotly anticipated cowboy-themed reality TV showdown ever to take place between two former England sports stars on Texan soil. This week's cowboy adventure starts in the Lone Star State, in the city of Fort Worth. Texas, home of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oil, the TV programs about oil. The Dallas Cowboys, actual cowboys, George Bush and his dad, George Bush. And now Freddie Flintoff, the cricketer.
now in Fort Worth, Texas, where for the next few days we're going to be cowboys. I think everyone had aspirations of being a cowboy or playing cowboys and Indians, and this is just going to be unbelievable.
Freddie's opponent this week is former England rugby international Kyran Bracken.
I don't know too much about Kyran. I know he was a rugby player, and now he dances on ice. But being a rugby player, I imagine he's going to be pretty competitive, and I'm sure he'll be a fit lad, because not too many of them rugby players let themselves go too much.
During a glittering 10-year career with England, Kyran won 51 caps and a World Cup winners medal, before finding his true vocation on dancing on ice. He's a formidable athlete, a fierce competitor, and Freddie will need to be at the very top of his game to defeat him.
Kyran, how are you, mate?
Hiya, Freddie. Howdy.
Howdy.
How good is this place? Hey, this is awesome. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Mate, we've got all sorts. We've got horse riding, cattle rounding.
Should we go meet them?
Yeah, definitely.
At the end of the week, they'll be riding big, angry bulls in a real-life rodeo. But the first of their 3 challenges is ranching here at Westford. It's a real working farm, run by Steve. His magnificent moustache renders him almost completely incomprehensible. And his trusty assistant, Joe. As they can testify, this is not a job for the faint-hearted.
I can't remember how many bones I broke.
Broke my tailbone, sprained my rotator cuff.
I got a little sore rib right now, matter of fact. But it don't hurt.
Broke my arm once, been kicked a time or 2, torn up knees, and...
Yeah, you sound kind of clumsy, mate. Over the next 24 hours, Steve and Joe will be showing the boys the ropes as they ride horses, wean calves, rope cattle, and sleep out under the stars. They'll be declaring the winner of the challenge tomorrow morning.
I am Fred.
Howdy, Fred. I'm Steve.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
Joe
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Joe, how are you, mate? You all right?
Steve and Joe don't get out very often. In fact, it quickly emerges that they think the lads are from Italy.
It's France where you eat horse meat. You don't eat horse meat
No, we don't.
in Italy. So you're all right.
Italy?
In Italy?
You're okay, buddy.
No.
Are you winding me up?
Well, where are you from?
From Manchester.
London.
Manchester.
Yeah, north
Oh,
of
I
England.
thought you was Italian.
Italians?
Fooled me with the sunglasses.
Yeah.
I like my pizzas, but that's about it.
With a stench of confusion hanging in the air, it's time for the Italians to meet their stallions.
What's the names of these two?
This horse is G-string.
Yeah, that's me. I'm on that one. That's me. I'm G-string.
And this horse is Rooster.
I'll be the rooster.
All right.
Give me the G-string.
Grab your horses.
Come on, G-string. Probably a stupid question, but do cowboys carry guns?
I got one in the car.
Have you? What have you got?
Actually, I got a 45 6-shooter, but then if I really had to go for something, I got a 9mm.
Where's that? Just in the glove box?
Yeah.
I've got a packet of Worth's Originals in my glove box. He's got a Magnum.
Yeah, and then you never know when there's going to be a bad guy that needs killing, you know. Be the one. Old Goldie's just hanging out a little bit just to kind of make you jealous.
He's a big one, isn't he? What is it about that makes you laugh? I've lost my train of thought, you know. Put it away.
With the horse's penis safely tucked up inside its, stomach, it's time for the boys to head out into the fields to master their steeds.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's wrong with him? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Soon the lads are riding like proper cowboys. Unfortunately, proper cowboys are riding like rank amateurs.
You doing that on purpose?
I reckon he's going to get him over and up again.
Oh!
Ease up now. Let me get it.
Easy. We'll
I'll get out of the way.
Whoa, don't you start.
Eventually, Steve gets his horse under control, and after a lot of incoherent whooping, they head back to the ranch for their first cowboy job.
Where are you going? Oh, Bracken!
What do you mean, Bracken? He came with
Bracken,
you.
what are you doing? I was flanking him.
Yeah.
We got bull calves in here that need weaning.
Weaning?
Weaning means taking away their mama.
Separate.
All right.
We got to get the babies through the gate and leave the mamas in. Horseback.
Horseback?
Time to saddle up and get to work.
Yeah. Let's go and do it.
All right.
So, to reiterate for anyone who doesn't speak redneck, Fred and Kyran now need to steal a small calf from its mooing mother using a horse.
Try and get him all by himself. Get in front of him.
Right here.
Kyran, we'll get this in here. Come here. He's going to bolt here, Kyran. He's going to bolt. He's going to bolt. Kyran, go on.
I'm trying.
Go, 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 go.
You know when you want them to go fast, they won't go, will they?
Go on. Go, go, go. Go on. Come on, run,
You gotta
run.
get to his head.
Have I got a dozy horse here? Kyran, you got your back to it.
Now hold up that calf.
Go, go. Oh, go, go, go. Cut him up, Kyran. Cut him up, Kyran.
After much mooing and throwing, they managed to separate the calf from its mother.
Yes, sir.
You got it done.
And almost immediately,
Hey, get back.
it's violated
Wait.
by a donkey.
He's gone for a donkey. Oh, the donkey's doing him. No! Get off him. No, no. No, you're a donkey.
That donkey's had in a long time.
What'd you get if you mix them two? A cow donk?
Freddie's enjoying the entertainment. But unfortunately, he has to drag himself away to learn another key cowboy skill. The art of animal roping.
What we're gonna do here is we're gonna rope this calf, and we're gonna have a little competition, if you will, of which one of the two can get the calf on the ground and tied up better. Cold turkey.
To give the boys an idea of how it's supposed to be done, Joe gives a demonstration.
Is that how you do it?
Oh.
The boys are impressed by the demonstration.
All right, go to him.
But was Freddie paying attention?
Grab the hold.
No, not really.
Grab him by the flank.
It's not that easy, is it?
Yeah.
That's it, Master.
One hand
Come
on
on,
the rope,
Flintoff.
one hand on the flank. There you go. Now you're talking.
It's like a mountain.
Oh, go easy, Freddie. That calf's already been abused once today.
Freddie, you wear protection.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're out of there.
All right.
You're out of there.
Good one.
Well done, cowgirl. Well done, fella. Oh, you're right, you're knackered and knackered.
Yeah, I'm sweating. Go on the ice dance, kid.
Come on, the ice dance.
Let's see it.
Seasoned rugby international Kyran struggles to tackle the calf.
Get to his head as fast as you can.
Come on, Kyran, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I feel a bit sorry for the cow.
How's this bit work, though?
Make you a loop around the two and pull your tail through it. Pull it tight.
Kyran eventually ties him down.
Tight.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's tied.
Making it honours even at the end of the roping.
Give it a little kiss.
It's been a long day, but the boys are well on their way to becoming real cowboys.
Well, congratulations.
Oh! Yeah!
Thank him. Throw him down.
Make love to me!
That was Brokeback Mountain.
Ah, come on!
Welcome to Texas.
Freddie, help!
And that's cowboying.
Really?
I've had one of the most incredible days ever. I was excited about coming here, learning about the cowboy way. And even from turning up and seeing it's everything that you'd expect it to be.
What a fantastic day, getting on the horse, learning to ride a horse, and herding the cattle.
Hi, hi, hi!
I mean, what a buzz that was. I mean, once in a lifetime thing to do.
Not if you work on a farm, Kyran.
Beautiful, thanks very much.
Yes, sir.
The catering is substandard, and the genuine real-life cowboys use iPhones as their weapon of choice. But nonetheless, Freddie seems impressed.
You got to ride horses, drive cattle, lasso, play the guitar, cook.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you got to learn, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a big old menagerie of bullshit, but it sure is fun.
Steve then articulated to us all exactly why he became a cowboy.
On the way in. Did that right?
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve. It's time to hit the sacks.
Fucking hell, I'm liking that.
Tonight, the sacks are outside and the boys will be sleeping under the stars just like cowboys. Well, homeless cowboys anyway.
I've slept in some places in my time. The worst thing is I'm scared of the dark as well. This is going to be a long night. Listen, shush!
It's now day 2 of their cowboy adventure. And after a night under the stars, the boys are rudely awakened at 5 a.m.
Got time for some coffee here in a minute?
I don't do coffee. Got an English tea.
Freddie boy,
Give me a
you
kick.
look like a burrito.
I'm not a morning person.
Just feel like I need ironing. just creased up all night.
Mind the grounds. It's camp coffee, that's not high-dollar coffee.
Is this not Starbucks? Cheers, mate.
Let's see if he can drink that, fella.
Silver.
With their time at the West Fork Ranch at an end, it's up to their mentor, Joe Hub, to decide who's won the ranching challenge.
Yesterday, you guys did really well, you know, considering it's your first time. But, you know, it all comes down to who's willing to drink the camp cook's coffee. Because that proves a real cowboy if you can swallow that stuff.
I don't do coffee. Got an English tea.
So, buddy, you lost on account of you couldn't have a grain.
I don't even drink coffee, but it was a pleasure.
Mate,
well done, my man.
Great fun.
Well done, guys.
Cheers, thanks very much.
Thank you for coming to Texas.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
It was a frankly stupid way to pick a winner, but it's Joe Hub's decision. And Freddie has gone 1 up with 2 challenges to go. Freddie and Kyran are moving on. Later this afternoon, they'll get their first taste of bull riding ahead of the big challenge at the end of the week. But on the way, they popped into the stockyards, where they can buy some cowboy gear and sample the unique Texan culture. But unfortunately, before they can do anything, they bump into this curiosity.
Hey, where are y'all from?
From Manchester, in England. Yourself?
London. Britannia. Welcome. I had a king. I met King George III. I had a beer. I'm Wild Bill.
They're not
Hickok.
real. They're not
Wild
real, are
Bill? Yes, they're real. I got one real, one fake one. And I even had tea with Queen Victoria in 1867. Well, welcome, guys.
Cheers, Bill. Good on you.
Welcome to Stockyards.
They eventually shake off Wild Bill, only to bump straight into Paul Gascoigne, who wants a photo.
How are you in town for?
Just 2 days, yeah.
Before finally stumbling into the souvenir shop.
This is it, isn't it? Yeah. Kyran.
I'm Chuck.
Hi, Chuck. Kyran.
Yes,
Chuck, I'm
sir.
Fred. Nice to meet you.
Fred.
Yeah, we need some cowboy gear.
Let's go.
That's like WWF wrestling boots, then.
No, this is elephant.
Huh? Like wellies. They're minging them. There's no way on earth I'm buying them. They're minging.
Come on. What do you reckon, eh? Get on that ball.
I want something which is authentic. I don't want like a tourist hat. I feel like the man from Del Monte.
You watch the rodeo?
Sure.
What I need to know is it proper dangerous? Is it
I've seen some people killed.
Nah.
Freddie's got overexcited and spent a fortune on clothes, but then he can afford to. Kyran's only doing 1 of these shows. Freddie's signed up for 8. Only joking. We pay for most of this stuff. With their wallets empty, the boys head off to fill their stomachs with a healthy meal of meat with meat.
This is all my favourite food.
This is one of the best meals you can have, innit? Would you rather, is this your last meal?
Might be. We've got the bull riding practice. How are you feeling about that?
I was all right until that lady said she's seen people die doing it.
I think the one thing you don't want to do is go over the horns. You've got to try and somehow come off.
They've got horns, have they?
I imagine so.
You bought all the gear for it. All the gear, no idea.
Yeah, I get carried away. Excuse me, I get carried away in shops like that. I just love it. Hats, boots. So you think you're going to be competitive?
Well, listen, honestly, I'm not competitive unless I win.
You're one behind, aren't you?
One behind, because I don't even drink coffee. May the best man win.
Yeah. Bon appetit. Beautiful, no? Incredible.
Once again, the boys are on the road again. This time, Interstate 35W. At the end of the week, they'll be riding in a real rodeo in front of a crowd of 5,000 angry Texans. So to learn the skills they need to survive, they're off to meet Joe Wimberley and his son, McKinnon Wimberley. Bull riding is a passion for these two. There are only 9 people on earth better at it than McKinnon. And if they all die, he'd be considered the greatest bull rider in the whole world.
Well, hello, guys.
How are you going?
Good. Good to
Kyran,
see y'all
nice to
made
meet
it.
you.
Joe Wimberley.
Joe.
How do I'm Fred?
Hi.
Good
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Hello,
you.
Fred.
Nice to meet you.
So what have you got planned for us today?
Well, we're gonna shoot a little bull and then ride a little bull.
All right.
So,
You know that the two of us have never been on a bull before in our lives.
yes, sir. But we will teach you how and try to keep you as safe as we can. But it's a dangerous sport. I mean, it's not for girls.
It certainly isn't, as Joe and McKinnon are only too willing to testify.
Broke my collarbone, broke my eye socket.
Dislocated both shoulders, broke my elbow twice, a lot of concussions.
Broke both my arms, had both my ears tore off. And I said, that's enough.
With the list of injuries ringing in their ears, Kyran and Freddie are given a demonstration from the 10th best bull rider on the planet.
Ride him, McKinnon. Get a hold with your feet.
Oh, my.
Jeez. That's it. I'm not sure I can do this.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Well, that's how it's done. And we'll go over here and ride this mechanical bull and see if we can't get y'all built up enough to where y'all can do that.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm shocked. He says that's a 3 out of 10 bull, and it was chucking him round. There's so many things can go wrong with this. It's ridiculous, but I have to give it a go, aren't I? I'll try the mechanical bull and see from there, but I'm not sure I can do this. I really not, I'm not sure.
With Freddie whinging like a little girl, it's time to meet Robo-Bull. Robo-Bull is the most high-tech bull riding simulation known to man. Closely resembling a 5-wheel pantomime cow, it's operated by a fat controller. If the boys are going to have any chance with the real bulls, they're going to have to master the Robo-Bull. Kyran is the first to take on the red-eyed menace.
All right, now when you put your hand in there, you want to slide as far up on your rope as you can.
Yeah.
So you want to be sitting right up under your hand. And you want to keep your free arm bent and just right here.
Yeah.
A little bit more in front of you, right there.
Yeah.
Just stay right there.
Okay.
Keep your free arm in front of you.
Front, hold it, hold it, hold it. Don't run over the guy on the ground. Perfect. Woo! Doing good, doing good. Stay up there. There you go, there you go.
I enjoyed that.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel all right, but like you said, it's a mechanical bull, it's all controlled. My big fear is getting off it.
Having sort of mastered the Robo-Bull, the boys are now going to get to practice on a real animal. These bulls aren't as aggressive as the ones they'll be riding later in the week, but it'll be their first taste of proper bull riding.
You've hit a lull, haven't you?
I'm not at a lull, I'm just trying to get my head around this. It's all a bit weird. Thinking that probably in about 10 minutes' time I'm going to be on the back of a bull. I think once I sit on it in there, though, I think that's when the adrenaline will kick in, I get right into it. Before I batted, there's an element of nerves, but it was fine. But this is just different league.
Yeah.
With this, you've got one chance. If you get this wrong, You're down A&E in Fort Worth.
Kyran is first up.
I feel like I'm about to go out and face, you know, the All Blacks. I want to get it over and done with. That's all I want to do. Get it over and done with. Close my eyes, hit the dust, get up, run away. With my arms and legs intact.
Go ahead and sit down on your
Legs on
board.
down. Sit on down, drop it down.
I'll use this now. Keep your hand closed on that.
He's ready to go. Ready?
Yeah.
Slow down.
Whoa.
That was perfect.
That's a good effort, that. How was it, Kyran? How was it?
It was all right. My hand started coming loose. That's why I fell off. Thank you. I really enjoyed that. Thank you.
Kyran has stayed on the bull for an impressive 6 seconds. Now it's Freddie's turn to prove that he has what it takes to be a bull rider.
I'd be lying to say now that nerves aren't taking over, because they definitely are. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous.
There you go. Now come down with your knees. There you go.
Oh. Freddie did try his very best, but managed just half a second on the bull.
Oh. It's interesting, you know, you've got a beast underneath you, and he wants you hurt. And yeah, it was just nice to stay on for a few seconds. And then when I saw Freddie afterwards, I thought, this is pretty dangerous, this stuff. And the bull is a bit different to the mechanical fella with the red eyes.
You mean Robo-Bull?
Kyran managed to stay on a little bit, and then had quite a smooth dismount. I just got dumped. I don't want to do it. But once is enough.
But we couldn't let the boys go to Texas without sending them along to a traditional country line dancing night. Well, that's not true, we could have. Still, Freddie and Kyran are at good old Billy Bob's, where they'll be put through their paces by this clapper.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody shift to the left.
They're laughing at me already. I've not even started.
Shift to the left. Come on,
Sorry.
go with it.
Sorry, you're messing it up, aren't we?
1, 2, 3, 4. Now take your right foot. We're going to rock to the side.
I'm not very good at this.
Completely masters the art of line dancing. But Kyran, the ice dancing queen, is in his element.
And let's
This is brilliant. This is brilliant.
Yes, just one more.
Yeah! Yeah!
Now, if you're interested in the couples classes, the two-step, the jitterbug, the swing, that's all starting here in a week.
And then danced. It was a truly wondrous, magical night. But the next morning, it was back to the serious business of getting into trouble. So they're heading off to their second challenge, some traditional Texan gun shooting. On the way, their minds are on the big bull ride coming up tomorrow night.
It'd be interesting to see the reaction of the crowd, because there'll be 2,500 of them. Are they going to be like...
They're going to bay for blood, aren't they? Get
Well,
English
that's what I'm
blood.
thinking.
I reckon they're going to be...
Who do these two think they are, coming on our balls?
Yeah. Do you reckon we get a cricket box?
You're going to get...
Got to have a cricket box. Got to have a cricket box.
Over here, don't you?
A cup?
A cup. But them cricket boxes do a swizz.
Did you wear one?
Yeah.
Would you share them?
No, you wouldn't share him. It's not a highly paid sport, cricket, but we could stretch to our own box.
Texas is a big place and it's a long journey. A very long journey. Freddie and Kyran have come along to the Lone Star Frontier Shooting Club, where this epic collection of hillbillies are going to put them through their paces.
Howdy! Welcome to Texas!
Well, we have an interesting thing. We have two gentlemen here from the UK. Why don't you introduce yourselves real quick?
I'm Fast Hands Fred.
And do you have an alias yet?
I'm Ice Dancing Kid.
Okay. Okay, I hope everybody is polite to them, even though they are from England.
It's not shoot the Englishman.
Darn it!
I don't think crazy is the word for this place. They're all dressed like they're in the Wild West. The women, the blokes, they're all getting into character. There's Billy Bob and Crooked, Shaft and all these characters. It's bizarre.
Be safe and have fun.
Let's shoot!
Yippee-yay.
Thanks to a lot of hippy-dippy broadcasting regulations, the boys aren't allowed to shoot actual people. So instead, they'll be shooting at metal plates. Freddie is one challenge up, having won the ranching, and Kyran is looking for revenge. The first of the 3 rounds is called the Bullet Factory. They've got 24 bullets to hit 24 targets, and they have to do it as quickly as possible. To give them an idea of the standard, the man calling himself Willie Earp shows them how it's supposed to be done.
Lead, and how many seconds?
28.65.
28, love it.
Fast Hands Fred is up first.
Keep going. There you go.
Rifle?
Rifle.
Rifle.
Put my gun back in.
Lucho Libre.
Oh, he's picking it up.
Scoot over and she drilled the pistol right here.
Yeah, he is.
All right, 109.35 and clean.
Freddie was more fumbling hands than fast hands. He hit all the targets, but exceptionally slowly. Leaving the door open for the ice dancing kid.
Stand by.
I'm missing.
I am not hitting anything.
There you go.
All right, 8512, 8512.
I had 7 misses.
Kyran was incredibly quick, but also incredibly inaccurate. So, the first round goes to Fast Hands Fred, the slow one.
The ones I missed, they were hostages.
Oh, they were hostages.
They were hostages.
The next round is the progressive sweep. They'll be shooting a mixture of shotguns, rifles, and pistols. It's also crucial for the boys to holler something inane before they start shooting. First up is the leader, Freddie.
Afternoon, I'm Fast Dance Fred. I'm new in town. Problem is I've lost my dog. He's a white boxer with a lazy eye, answers to Arnold.
What?
Arnold! Arnold!
All right, Bono.
Good job.
Freddie's done well and registered a time of 101 seconds. Now it's Kyran's go.
I'm just going to go for the rapid fire.
Not only does he have to beat Freddie's time, he has to hit every single target to keep the competition alive.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, and remember to say something weird.
One of you Texans got my wife. I want her back.
Yeah, that's it. Kieran's done it. His time of 85 seconds has left the competition at 1-1 with 1 round to go.
He beat him by a lot.
A lot. A lot.
Oh, shut up, Bono. The final round is the decider at the Lone Star Corral. A winner-takes-all shootout. The first to hit all the targets is the winner.
3, 2, 1, go! Quick!
Oh, shut up.
Freddie is convinced he's won it. But unfortunately, he failed to hit many of the targets, and Kyran is declared the victor, leaving the series on a knife edge at 1 each.
You be the winner!
Yeah!
Freddie isn't happy.
He had 2 misses.
Okay. Who did?
You did.
I didn't.
You had to miss on 2 missed on the pistols.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah!
You're making it up.
Today was cool. That was a dream come true from when I was 4 years old when I bought my first gun.
Did I miss?
He thinks I'm making it up. I'm sitting here with 2.
I have to see that on playback. Your glasses steamed up.
Freddie was like a sniper. I was more of a, I don't know, a country western shooter. I think that's why I won.
You want to do it again?
No, but you're making it up.
I think I'm the better cowboy. I've just proven it by doing what cowboys do, shooting. You don't be a sore loser.
It's all right, well done, Kyran.
I know you at least missed 1.
Hang on a minute, what do you mean?
Yeah. Freddie continued to argue for quite some time, but eventually he all got bored and moved on.
You just said 1.
It's 1-1 in Texas, with the big bull riding challenge still to come. They've already had a practice ride on a relatively tame bull, but to give them a taste of what to expect, they're visiting the Cowtown Coliseum, where they'll be riding big, angry bulls in less than 24 hours' time.
No, we get killed on one of them.
Usually watching that I would not be bothered, but because I know I've got to try and do it tomorrow night, it's just taking a different turn. I'm really not sure I'm going to be able to do this. I'm bricking it. It's hardcore.
The experience of seeing the night's bull riding has got the boys more than a little scared.
This is properly scary. I mean, this is real scary, and to see them booking just before they go out.
I'm very apprehensive, probably more so on what I've just seen tonight.
May the best man win, but I just hope both of us come out alive. You know, that's it.
Now it's the day of the big one, the bull riding challenge, which will decide the winner of this Texan odyssey. In their hotel rooms, the boys are trying to psych themselves up for the main event.
This morning, I've just been laid in bed, dozing in and out of sleep. All I can think about are these bulls.
Believe it or not, I'm really looking forward to it. I don't think Freddie is, but I'm really looking forward to it because of the danger element.
It's not so much getting on one, which is bothering me. It's more getting off one safely.
I do not want to go into any of the railings by one of the bulls. I don't want to get chucked off into one of them and get head slammed.
But last night at that rodeo, when them bulls were trying to escape from them pens, if anyone would have seen that, I challenge them to do what we're about to do, because it's nuts, completely nuts. I'm gonna look good, aren't I, anyway, in my iron shirt as I'm being stretched out the arena.
That evening at the rodeo,
Sign at the bottom.
they sign their lives away.
I was hoping for number 11, really, but
I asked for it.
Number 11's been good to me over the years.
And enter the Ring of Doom, or Cowtown as the locals call it. announce to the crowd like we do rugby. The announcers think of Freddie's a cartoon character.
First up, from Manchester, England, a cricket player, Mr. Freddie Flintoff. And a rugby player from Liverpool, Mr. Kyran Bracken.
The introductions are over. All Freddie Flintstone and Barney Bracken can do now is wait their turn.
My heart is pounding.
Kyran has opted to go first.
Come on, Bracken.
Have fun, baby.
Good, but I was holding on for ages. I was like, go, 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 and it wouldn't go, so. Well, I was off pretty quick anyway, wasn't I? Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive.
Kyran stayed on the ball for 3.3 seconds. A really impressive time on just his second ride. Can Freddie beat his time, win the bull riding challenge, and with it the Texas series?
Come on. Come on!
Let's go, Freddie! Get it on, baby!
Come on, fella. Come on! Come on, Freddie. Come on, Freddie.
Come on! Well done. And you flush on my ass. Oh, I did it though. I was disappointed I didn't stay on. I felt all right, and then he just got rid of me. And then I landed flush on my bum. But for all the nerves, all the adrenaline, everything, that was class. That was class. It was unbelievable. What a buzz. I've never seen myself like that before. I got so worked up beforehand. I've never been like that. It's a whole new experience, and I can't stop talking. Cheers from Fort Worth. Oh. I've had a few beers in my time, but this tastes best.
The boys have survived, but it's up to their mentor, Joe Wimberley, to declare the winner.
Well, it ain't a cricket game and it ain't a rugby game, but it's man against beast, and y'all conquered the beast. You know,
I don't know about conquering it. We got on it.
I know in your case, you got ready and the bull caught you off guard. Now, Freddie had a little bit better shot, a little less pressure, and he saw what he had to go against. So, in this case, I'm gonna have to call Freddie the champion.
Thank you. Thanks, Joe. Thanks
So,
very much.
we're,
Well done, Freddie.
By the narrowest of margins, 1 of a second, Freddie has won the bull riding and has beaten Kyran by 2 challenges to 1. Their Texan adventure has come to an end.
I've experienced emotions I've never had before. The adrenaline, and the fear, the pain. Go, go, go! Hey, hey, hey! The donkey, no!
Oh, it's been amazing. I mean, herding cattle, meeting some incredible people, shooting.
I am not hitting anything.
And bull riding most of all.
Well, I got into a place that I've never been to in my life before.
I never thought I'd experienced anything like this in my life.
It was unbelievable!
Thank you so much, sir. Thank
One
you
day
very
I'll
much.
get you to teach me how to play cricket. I think I'll pass on the road.
All right, that's
He was one of England's all-time greats. A legend amongst sporting giants.
He's got him! Freddie Flintoff!
But now Freddie Flintoff has retired. Is it time to dream of the quiet life?
That's the hardest thing I've done.
Oh no. Now Freddie's getting his kicks across the Atlantic. Taking on a world of elite sportsmen.
Yeah!
This is horrendous.
I'm not doing it.
And his own fear.
I'm frightened.
In a series of challenges that are mad.
It was unbelievable!
Bad.
I don't want to do it.
And dangerous to do.
It's the best buzz I've ever had.
Some things just aren't cricket. This is one of them.
My heart is pounding.
Welcome to Freddie Flintoff versus the world. This time on Freddie versus the world, the big man is in Las Vegas to compete against former world boxing champion Steve Collins. They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That will make some pretty dull television, so instead we're going to show you everything. We'll follow the boys as they fearlessly take to the air to compete in skydiving bullseye.
That is unbelievable, amazing.
And go head-to-head in the desert on a 100-foot-high zip line. Before moving on to the main event, a death-defying high-speed drag race in front of a crowd of 25,000 delirious Americans.
We got a green light start on both sides. Down and away they go.
Along the way, you'll see Freddie perform as best man at an Elvis wedding.
I'm your best man.
Good.
Nice to meet you.
And witness Steve clean up spectacularly in a game of poker.
You win again. Oh, Collins!
Who will be the ace and who will be the joker? Who will be the high roller and who will be the penniless loser who's blown his kid's inheritance on gambling, cocktails and lap dances? Find out on Freddie versus the world. Las Vegas, Sin City, entertainment capital of the world, marriage capital of America, Andre Agassi's birthplace, and for the next week, home to Freddie Flintoff and Irish boxer Steve Collins.
With Steve, I'm a boxing fan. I know he's an awesome fighter. By all accounts, he's a good lad and someone I'm looking forward to meeting.
Steve is a legend of the ring. He became the world's super middleweight champion in 1995 by beating Chris Eubank, and went on to defend his title against the likes of Nigel Benn. Known as the Celtic Warrior, Steve is a full-blooded competitor and promises to be one of Freddie's most intimidating opponents yet. If he turns up, that is. At the moment, Freddie's waiting at the Las Vegas drag strip for their first challenge, and Steve is nowhere to be seen.
On him. Oh, I am Fred. Hey, Fred. Nice to meet you, Mike. There is one more of us coming, but he's forgot his passport. So he's getting a bit later today, so how can you go to an airport without your passport? You know, a bit dopey that, isn't it? Let's be honest. Turning up at an airport to have an international flight with no passport.
When he does turn up, he'll be practicing for this week's big challenge. Drag racing. Not to be confused with drag queens, these incredible machines can accelerate up to speeds of 300 miles an hour. Of course, there's absolutely no chance of letting the boys clown around in one of these death traps. But they will be strapped into a fearsome machine, delivering an incredibly intense and dangerous burst of adrenaline that will test their reactions like never before. To save them from killing themselves, they'll be tutored by Mike Rice and the man with the spectacular laugh, Bud Fizone.
Pedals are alright, I just can't get my shoulders or my head in. I got to put an helmet on as well, haven't I?
Yeah. I think he's a little too large.
We're going to need a bigger car.
The exciting part right now is when we get him out.
Yeah. Not the best of starts then.
So what can we do?
You just grew too quick.
I did. Problem is.
Freddie's been making polite conversation for quite some time now, and he's almost out of inane small talk.
So there's a military base around here, is there?
Yeah.
You see? So it's a great relief when Freddie's opponent finally arrives.
Here he is.
Hey.
Hey, Steve, Fred. I want to know what happened.
I've been travelling for 40 hours, right?
He might be late, but it's been a truly epic journey.
But the funny thing is, I'm only 45 minutes from the airport, right? So I had 2 or 3 hours. So I'm up, and the guy on the motorcycle is down on the arrival. He got there, and I literally got the passport off him, went to the gate, and he said, "Got to Newark about 3 o'clock in the morning." No, I can't fly. I have no wings.
So, Steve's arrived, and he's already feeling confident.
There's going to be 25,000 people here.
Well, obviously, word hasn't come out when I'm here, because when I'm here, there'll be 50,000 people, mate, right? And you'll see. Yeah,
That's better. Look at the state of you. Have you seen what's on the front of that?
No.
Steve's good to go, and so is Freddie. As they finally track down a car that he can fit inside.
Oh, here we go.
It doesn't work, but still.
Nearly.
They might look very different, but apparently the 2 cars travel at exactly the same speed.
I just don't see how that can be as fast as that, though, looking at them.
Oh, it's not.
It's not?
No.
OK, fine. But Bud and the team are going to fiddle with the turbo diffie, throw in an extra piece of horsepower or 2 and change all the spark plugs or something until the cars travel at exactly the same speed. The last time Steve was in town, he was fighting Chris Eubank for the world title. Apparently, that wasn't his most memorable Vegas encounter.
I was here, it was 89, right? When I was actually fighting in Vegas, and I walked up to Caesar's Palace. Honest to God, I looked over in the corner, and Elvis was sitting in the corner, right? But I didn't want to go over and you know, interfere with him, so I just raised my glass and gave him a little glass, and he just gave me a little salute. And
he died in 77.
Oh, no, that's what he said. No, he's alive.
You reckon he's alive and kicking?
I saw him in 89, yeah. He had like a shell suit on, so it was different.
A Kappa shell suit?
People don't believe me that he is alive. I mean, you do.
Yeah, I bought into it straight away.
Yeah.
It was quite the revelation, and we'd love to have pressed Steve for further details. But the boys will soon be racing frighteningly unpredictable cars in front of 25,000 people. So it's time for them to get trackside.
You can just feel the car just wants to go away from you. Oh, that was good.
Just the power when you go, way.
He's brilliant.
As the boys have learned, drag racing is all about raw straight line speed, which is great, but stopping is also important. Steve is eventually towed back to the start line. He's enjoyed himself, but he doesn't really know what he's doing. No, he actually doesn't know what he's doing.
It's great. It's unbelievable, guys. It really is. It's amazing. Here I am in Las Vegas, NASCAR racing. Or not NASCAR racing. What's it called?
Drag.
Drag. There you go. So get it right. That's the NASCAR track over there, yeah. Drag car racing. Amazing.
They've got through the first run unharmed, but it's not as simple as it looks.
I go in, I've got a switch here, which locks the front brakes, so I've got to spin my wheels, rev it up, flick the switch down, edge forward, but the top light comes on. And then the second light comes on.
I told you it was
stop,
complicated.
and then as soon as you see the 3 ambers, you go. You don't, if they say if you wait for green,
with that
you're
in
too
mind,
slow.
the boys headed back onto the track to fine-tune their technique before the big race at the end of the week.
Enjoyed this. This was good fun. The one thing which was hard, just to let yourself go and just press that pedal as far down as you can.
You know, as soon as the green hits, you have to go. And if you think about it too much, that split-second hesitation gives them like a half-car lead, and that's all it takes to win it.
So far in the split times, I'm quite a bit behind Steve. I don't know if he's a far superior driver. He's got a faster car. So on the night from somewhere, I have to make some time up on him.
The practice session may have come to an end, but the psychological warfare has only just begun.
He had a few complaints about his car or whatever, whinge. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not, I don't know. But if I can repeat my last run, I'm confident I can just nick it.
Don't worry about Steve Collins. Probably rabbiting on, shouting across. I'm just going to put my foot on the accelerator and do that quarter mile as fast as I can, and hopefully it'll be a couple of tenths a second quicker than him.
They were well matched, absolutely well matched. Only one man coming in.
Freddie Flintoff is in Nevada.
I'm in Las Vegas.
Okay, Freddie is in Las Vegas. After gambling and prostitution, Vegas is perhaps most famous for its Elvis-style weddings. So while Steve retreated to his hotel room for some much-needed sleep, we took lifelong Elvis fan Freddie along to the Las Vegas chapel and arranged for him to gate-crash a wedding.
I'm about to be the best man to a wedding of 2 people I have never met in my life. I don't know who they are, I don't know where they've come from, I don't know anything about them, but I'm going to stand there, I'm going to give the rings out, I'm going to make a best man speech, I'm going to act as if these are my best friends. But I'll be honest with you, this is living the dream. I wanted to marry my wife in an Elvis chapel, but she wouldn't have it. So the next best thing is to be the best man at one.
Freddie is going to be best man to Dean as he renews his marriage vows with his beautiful bride, Debbie.
This is possibly one of the most random things I've ever done in my life. Is it all right, his sideburns in?
The ceremony will be conducted by another man in an Elvis costume. Only this one will be playing the king with a stutter.
Nice to meet you, I'm Fred.
I'm Elvis.
Nice to meet you, Elvis.
Nice to meet you. You're my future.
And you must be Dean.
I'm Dean.
I'm your best man.
Good.
Nice to meet you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are celebrating today a very special anniversary celebration. Repeat after me. I, Dean.
I, Dean.
I take you, Debbie.
I take you, Debbie.
Once again.
Once again.
To be my wedded wife.
To be my wedded wife.
I, Debbie.
I, Debbie.
I take you, Dean.
I take you, Dean.
Once again.
Once again.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
And it is my honor to now pronounce that 2 of you are still married. Husband and wife, and Dean, you may now kiss your beautiful wife. Oh, yes.
The nuptials are complete, and it's time for the main event, Freddie's speech.
You can sit down if you want. Sit down, take a pew. Now it's time for the real Elvis to take over. I must admit, Dean and Debbie, I remember the first time I met you. Dean, you was working at a pet shop. Debbie, you was working there too. She was cleaning out a rabbit hutch. And Dean was looking over, trying to look at your puppies. And then that night, Dean phoned me up. He said, Fred, I've seen the lady of my dreams 25 years ago. He said, Fred, I don't mind she works in a pet shop. And she's felt a cockatoo. Debbie, I've seen you over the years, but today you look spectacular.
Thank you.
And I just can't help believing you'll be together forever. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Debbie and Dean.
Oh, yes! Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Man, that was great. We should get in the Cadillac and drive it off.
Let's get out of here.
It was an unusual night, but the next day brings its own challenges in the form of skydiving.
Morning, I am Fred.
Fred?
Yeah, I'm Fred.
How you doing, Steve? How you doing, buddy?
Pleasure to meet you.
Sound.
Jeez, look at the size of you.
The instructor's impressed by Freddie's length and everyone is excited. But it's a sad indictment on modern life that you can't even throw yourself out of an aeroplane at 15,000 feet without some interfering lawyer sticking their nose in.
This signing the life away, is it?
Signing your lives away. There's a front and back to each of those pages.
So first things first, the boys are forced to watch a very serious and in no way funny at all legal video.
And here's the feature presentation. Enjoy.
Narrated by a wizard.
My name is Bill Booth. I'm president.
What's going on? Someone taking a piss here? I don't know. That's not a good start, that.
Fully understand.
He's not real.
You risk serious injury or even death caused by any reason.
See, listen to the music. It doesn't. Oh, I'm not doing that. Oh, that's it.
Is that
No,
done?
that's
Is
it.
that
I'm
done
done
yet?
there. That's just. This is just.
Let's finish you off.
Yeah, the video's. Yeah.
But the music was the final straw.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is just done it for me.
The very serious video has had an unfortunate effect on Steve. He's bottled it.
Pardon my grammar, but my fucking ass is gone. I'm gone. I've bottled it. Yeah.
No turning back, that's it.
No. I'm not doing it, lads. That's just, the video's just done it for me. I'm not going up there. I'm not fucking doing it, sorry.
We began to worry that Steve really wouldn't go through with it, so we called in the owner, an Englishman called Eddie, who hates cameras, but is very good at persuading people to chuck themselves out of planes.
You're a boxer.
I know,
professional.
My ass is
It's
gone,
much more scary when the ring ding, 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 ding. You come into that ring. People like yourself that are generally scared for your own safety. That's what we're after. All right. We want people that are like that.
Can you give me a 100% guarantee I won't fucking die?
Nothing can be guaranteed in this world. You definitely won't die.
That's a definite.
That's a definite.
You guarantee I won't die?
guarantee it.
Right. I'll fucking sue you if I do.
All right. Good luck. Good luck with that.
Eddie has given his word that Steve isn't about to die, and so we're off to play skydiving bullseye. You won't have heard of skydiving bullseye before, because we made it up. Each of the boys will be given a bag of flour. After jumping out of the plane and hurtling towards the ground at a terrifying speed, they'll have to guide themselves towards the rubbish target and drop the flour from no less than 50 feet. The closest to the rubbish target wins the challenge.
A little bit apprehensive, but not too bad. More looking forward to getting up there and jumping out. I think Steve's struggling a little bit.
I've now made a decision, and my adrenaline's right up. I haven't felt this way in over 10 years. I feel like I'm getting in for the fight. I'm really pumped up. I feel like I'm ready to go.
I reckon his pride will take over, but I think for the next 5 minutes I'm going to avoid him because he's getting a bit punchy. You know, he's rattled and he's going. I think he just wants to hit someone, and hopefully it's not going to be me.
I've made a switch now. I haven't done it for a long time. I'm going to go now. I'm ready to rumble now.
They're at jumping height.
Here we go.
Freddie's up first. Freddie's out, but can Steve conquer his fears and make the jump?
That is unbelievable, amazing. Amazing.
Great job.
Amazing.
The scary part is over, but the winner of the challenge is the person who can maneuver themselves into position and drop their flower bomb closest to the target. They've only got one chance and they have to make it count. Freddie is the first to reach the drop zone.
We're about to drop your bag.
Freddie's dropped his load within 15 feet of the target. Can Steve better his effort and win skydiving bullseye? The rules do state that the bomb must be dropped from no less than 50 feet, but Steve chooses to ignore this, waiting until he's almost on the ground before he finally drops his bomb.
We must have a steward's inquiry. He's about 10 foot up when he dropped that.
We would have had a steward's inquiry, but we forgot to take any stewards.
You know which one we chose. You're about 6 foot up when you dropped it. No. He's about this high when you dropped it.
Yeah.
In spite of the fact that he cheated, Steve landed his bomb closest to the target, and Eddie the owner declares him the victor anyway.
And the winner on this one is Steve. Congratulations.
Still the champ, never beaten in Vegas. All right, big man.
That's rubbish, that.
Rubbish,
So once you decide.
Yeah.
It's a big effort. The amazing thing for me was watching Steve. From being sat on the couch, telling everyone, I can't do it, I don't want to do it, and then just something switched.
I had a mindset that I'm ready to die. Nothing matters now, only just focus on this job ahead.
I wanted that free fall just to last and last and last forever.
I just felt like you know, like an eagle soaring, you know, riding the wind. Amazing feeling, and I would recommend it to everybody. It's something that I'll never forget.
I got my flower out, got told to drop it, probably about 3 times higher than what Steve did. Missed the target, but it's all right. He did it from very low. You know, probably in boxing terms, it's a low blow, isn't it? It's like a punch in the nuts. It's slightly cheating.
No, that's you listening to Freddie. Freddie's just a big woman, you know. You can't take it on the chin. He shouldn't mix it with the Celtic Warrior.
But you know, if he's happy with a shallow victory, then that's up to him. You know, I used to look up to Steve and admire him, but you know, it just turns out he's a cheat.
He's out of his depth here. You know, he might be throwing, you know, a cricket ball 100 miles an hour, which would put a hole in the barn door. He's a powerful man, but you know, this is me. You know what I mean? It's a different league. Bring him on.
Still to come on Freddie versus the World. Freddie is taught a lesson at the home of champions.
Gotta good punches.
He's a natural.
Yeah.
The boys travel out to the awe-inspiring Flightline Canyons for what promises to be a death-defying mid-air showdown. Freddie Flintoff is travelling through the state of Nevada, undertaking a hard-hitting investigation into the devastating effects of drug addiction, prostitution and gang-related violence on the ordinary American family. Only joking. He's competing in a variety of bizarre extreme sports against former world middleweight champion Steve Collins. Now, Freddie and Steve are taking time out before their next challenge to visit the glamorous Top-Rank gym. This isn't just any old home of champions. It was once the home of middleweight champion of the world, Steve Collins. Well, it wasn't his home. He just trained here. But anyway.
It's amazing actually walking in now. It's like see a glint in your eye and you're smiling.
Yeah,
Is it like bringing back memories? And
it hasn't changed. My first fight with Chris Eubank when I stayed in the MGM, which is 1995. This is the same gym I trained in.
You're going to give us a tour then?
Yeah, well, here we go. How you doing, buddy?
Welcome back.
I'm Freddie Flintoff.
Yeah,
nice
thank
to meet
you.
mate.
How are
you? Okay, yeah.
This is Freddie Flintoff.
So you remember Steve coming in, do you? Yeah.
See, he's all couple of fights
He used to come here after school.
Yeah. Bring memories back?
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't changed.
good.
The rings are in the same place. Dressing rooms haven't changed. I mean, it's all the same. I'm looking in there and I had a locker in there. Come in, change, come out, loosen up, shadow box, get warmed. I would gravitate towards this bag, you know, and just stay here and just work it. I'd have to try right hand, but I can't, you know. Oh, wow.
We wanted Steve to give us a proper demonstration, but sadly he's injured his arm, denying everyone the chance to see a world-class fighter knock out a former England cricketer. But he's up for giving Freddie a bit of coaching.
In the gym when I trained, I had my music, which got me into the mindset.
What music was it? What was it?
I used to come out to U2.
U2? Maybe not.
Jab, jab,
One, two.
No, when you're here.
Yeah. 1, 2. Gotta did punches.
He's a natural.
Yeah.
Freddie picked it up quickly and Steve was clearly impressed.
Good, actually, he's pretty good.
2-1.
If I'd have got him 15 years earlier, we could have a heavyweight champ here.
If only he hadn't thrown his life away on cricket. That afternoon, the boys head out of town for their second challenge at the Bootleg Canyon Flightline Centre.
You all right? You up for this, yeah?
No, I'm fine. After that skydiving, this will be easy for you, won't it?
Flightlining is an adrenaline-fueled head-to-head race that takes place in mid-air. After being suspended from a 2,000-metre cable, they'll propel themselves off a platform and hurtle towards the end of the line at nearly 60 miles an hour. We've been assured that it's going to be absolutely terrifying. First up, the boys are given a technical briefing. But once it becomes clear that flightlining isn't exactly rocket science, the training soon becomes pretty dull. So, to cheer everyone up, Steve once again demonstrates how he likes to knock people out.
Is that right?
Boom! And that doesn't work at me. Boom! And then I boom! And you're still there, mate. I'm fucking legging it.
You did, eh?
With that cleared up, the boys are ready for the challenge. Only it turned out that the Flightline Centre is absolutely nowhere near the actual flight lines.
So you've actually come quite high up here.
Yeah.
There's a famous Irish bar in the corner in Boston.
What's that?
There's a famous Irish bar in Boston.
What's it called?
It's on the corner.
We never did find out what the name of the Irish bar in Boston is, because after the epic journey, the boys finally arrive and are face to face with the dreaded, fearsome flight lines. Is that it? No, is that really it? This was supposed to be terrifying.
This is it, is it?
This is it.
Run 4.
So we get wide in.
Yeah.
It was disappointing. And the boys clearly weren't particularly scared by the terrifying flight lines.
You got a shell suit on?
No,
is that a shell suit?
Shell suit's for Sunday.
But rather than abandon the whole thing, traipse back down the canyon and demand our money back, we decided that some incredibly over-the-top techno house, combined with a bit of clever editing jiggery-pokery, might just make it look frightening after all. So, it's race time. Can Freddie win the flightlining and draw level at one challenge each? Or will Steve take the win and with it the Las Vegas series?
You guys ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Off you go then, lads.
Go! Woo! Yeah!
Whoa! Come on, Steve! Where are you, Steve? Whoa! Whoa!
Your leg nearly hit the mountain.
Actually, that wasn't that bad. Freddie reaches the platform first, but although this challenge is about style and speed, it is important to finish.
Can you reach that?
Fishing, what have I got? Come on. Of course, a big one. Oh.
No, try it. Oh, fucking hell.
There we go.
Well done, buddy.
Awesome.
Hey, hang on, don't cut me off yet. I'm 400 feet.
Steve was eventually cut loose, and it was down to the instructor to declare a winner.
He might have beat you a little bit with finesse.
Who did?
Him.
Finesse? He didn't finish.
Yeah, but
hang on a minute. What was the finesse there? He finished 20 foot away. There was no finesse in that. Hang on, Steve. He was 20 yards away.
Simple power. He made it to the end.
That's true, exactly.
I'll tell you what, just look, mate, I'll give it to you. I can see it, right? Because I've had him whinging and crying for the last 3 days.
Well, I was
sucking his thumb like a big baby.
Steve's humiliating finish has handed the victory to Freddie, making it 1-1 with just the big drag race to go.
Yes, 1-0, he didn't finish. So I managed to claw it back. So everything I'm always on the drag racing.
It's not down to skill, it's down to the fact that he's just fat and heavy and travelled. And the wind didn't blow him like it blew against me, you know?
But he's going to start now, isn't he? You know what he's like. He was trying to get him in mind. I was chatting to him in the car about how he used to do it to boxers. But it's not happening with me. You know, I'm just going to blank him. I said yesterday, it's not about him. It's about me and my car and going fast and concentrating on what I'm doing.
I have to get him. I can't listen to him anymore bragging about, you know, him beating me. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. Put the camera in, look at that. Look.
We're in.
But it would be wrong to bring the boys all the way to Las Vegas and not let them senselessly gamble some of their hard-earned money away. So they've come along to a $10,000 winner-takes-all charity poker night. It's a celebrity event and the stars have turned out in force. Well, maybe not in force. The boys don't really know what they're doing, but having been given $200 in chips, they gamely hit the tables to chance their arms against the professional players. Despite being continually distracted by a lady trying to block them DVDs, the boys did surprisingly well and were still in the game at the halfway stage.
I don't think we're doing too bad. I won one big hand. You won a big hand, didn't you? So I just want to see that fella off with a tash.
Who's Steve?
Steve is it? Everyone's having a laugh and he's just...
We'll get rid of him, don't worry.
Yeah, he's got to go.
So, with the clever take down the miserable man with the moustache tactic in mind, the boys returned to the tables. But it was Freddie who fell first.
I reckon I was a bit unlucky there. I had 3 aces and went out.
The Celtic Warrior was left to battle on alone. But soon he found himself on a winning streak.
I can make someone very rich or I can clean someone out. It's up to you.
Oh my God. You can't leave! Johnny.
I've been doing this all night, you know. I'm the one-armed bandit.
Steve's still in there. I reckon he could be here for the duration. He's got a mountain of chips. I reckon he's going for 10 grand.
One by one, Steve kicked off the professionals. Even the DVD seller fell to the Celtic Warrior.
Yeah, she's a pro. She's absolutely gutted. She's come here thinking 10 grand purse, I've got a good chance. And she's just been knocked out by Steve.
You got a flush!
Oh, my God! Collins!
Time went. Still, Steve hung on. Despite his slightly reckless approach to poker, Steve kept winning.
$4,950. You win again.
And winning.
Am I going to win this tournament?
Eventually, he cleaned up. He was invited to play in a new game against all the other winners. Steve wasn't Vegas night. Steve's success meant that it's a slightly weary team that bowl up at the Las Vegas Strip for the big one. Although the boys aren't allowed to kill themselves in a proper 300-mile-per-hour cars, they will be going head-to-head with highly explosive, highly temperamental machines that will accelerate to over 125 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. The boys have already had a taste of the cars during a practice session. Turned up early to sample the race day atmosphere.
They look fast, these ones.
Oh.
You see the front end of the car coming up?
Unbelievable.
Starting to fill up now, isn't it?
Words out, you're in town.
Oh, of course, yeah. All cricket fans. Ready, get ready? Got the suits up? Come on. Morning, bud.
Good morning.
How are you, pal? You all right?
All right, good morning.
Good to see you.
The race is fast approaching. Freddie and Steve receive some last-minute words of wisdom from their mentor, Bud.
My advice is you get out there and you give it your best and really get after it. Keeping your head straight and in the game is the most important thing. It's a dangerous sport, and if you don't keep your head in the game, errors happen.
Fucking nervous now.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous.
Relax, yeah.
It's just, I think it's the competition bit more than anything.
Well, it's just not being a fucking dickhead in front of 25,000 people.
There's a real sense of anticipation around the place. And for me, it's like this is like turning up to a test match.
You want to win. You want to be sensible too, because it's dangerous. It's just that little car. It's not a lot of air protection.
You know, there's a sense of nerves now, and I'm sure once we're in the car waiting to go down the track, there will be. But by the time we reach that line, then I'm going to be ready to go.
I want to be there, foot in the accelerator, ready to go, and I just want to almost instantly sense that light, know it's on, and just go.
The two cars have had their horsepowers diffed up or something to ensure that they're evenly matched for speed. The result of the race will be down to the two drivers.
Have a good time. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
All right, big man. Good luck to you, okay?
And you. Before it's like waiting to back this, the real competitive side of me started to come out because it's head-to-head. It's who's got the fastest car. And the one thing I've learned from the last one is don't worry about Steve. Just concentrate on the lights and going, and then see where I am at the end of the race. But I would love to win this.
There's time for one last bizarre gaffe from Steve.
Going the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm going backwards. Story my left.
And it's race time.
The driver right now behind the wheel of that junior comp car is none other than the former undefeated middleweight and super middleweight boxing champion of the world, Irish Steve Collins, the one they call the Celtic Warrior. Freddie Flintoff, all the way from Preston, England. A professional cricket player where he actually made his name famous over there across the pond, is sitting behind the wheel of the 67 Nova. He's down here trying to get it fired up.
This is it. The next 10 seconds will decide the winner of the Vegas showdown.
Green light start on both sides of the tree. We got a wiggle over the summit side of the racetrack. Down and away they go. Freddie Flintoff, the Celtic Warrior. It's Flintoff picking up the win. 10-82 to the 1087 of Steve Collins.
By an incredibly small margin, less than a tenth of a second, Freddie has won the drag race and with it, the Las Vegas Series.
It was close, but that race went to Freddie Flintoff.
Oh, I don't know. It was dead tight. I got away from him, and then second half, I should have been looking forward, but I couldn't stop watching him, and I saw this long thing catching me. It was dead tight. I don't know.
You won.
I don't know.
You won. 1082 to a 1085.
1082, 1085, so it was tight. I started off and I got away, and then I had to start steering because I could see the side and I was just veering a bit. And I could see Collins coming down. I could see him and he was coming and coming. I was shouting and just willing the car to go. But brilliant, brilliant. Where is he? Where is he? Mate, he was like that.
Listen, Paul, well done, mate.
It was like that. Come here.
Great start. Well done. I love it. I thought I had it.
I was watching.
I thought I had it.
I should have been watching straight, and I could see you coming.
Yeah.
He just run out of track.
You know, there was only about 200ths of a second difference between you at the other end. The winner is...
If he lets my hand go, then I can let go. I heard a bit about Freddie before I came over to meet him, and I have to say I've enjoyed his company. He's a great guy, wonderful guy.
The amazing thing about Steve over the past few days is the way he operates. He seems to, whether it's skydiving, the drag racing, he gets into this zone, and you can see why he was world champion. You can see why he was so good at what he does.
That is unbelievable, amazing, amazing.
He's so focused, he's so single-minded. He's actually someone I wish I'd have met when I was still playing. So I think he's the type of bloke you can learn a hell of a lot from.
Still the champ, never beaten in Vegas. One thing I will say, he's fearless. You know, if he was a fighter, he definitely has the tools to be a champion, you know. I won the skydiving bombing competition. Whoa! He won the zip lining. So today was like the final match.
It was teed up perfectly. As I said, I was desperate to beat him.
But once I got that buzz, you know, the speed, it was amazing. I mean, I actually hit 126 miles an hour, and it's just a great feeling to have, you know.
Out of all the challenges, this is the one which I'm the happiest I've won. To beat the Celtic Warrior. And not too many people do that, so I have.
He has to win. It's his show. It's his program. It's Freddie's. Freddie owns it, so you know you can't have me arrive on the scene and take it away from him and just disappear.
Steve's got sour grapes. He's a bitter man, isn't he? I don't think he's used to losing.
Good luck to you, Freddie. You're a good guy, but one day I'll get you on an even playing field and I'll sort you out.